Happy Saturday.
I'm a banana.
No. Anyway, as you can see, we all seem to be in a mood. But, thank you for being here. We will start our hellos and stuff. So, Flandy,
Energy build out.
Strawberry Flandy, do you want to get us started?
Always make sure to wash your vegetables.
Your fruit.
Correct. Also, last time on Difficult Terrain, we had a thankfully relatively calm session. It's time for Nubs to come say hello. This is going to be a very productive session. I can feel it in my bones. What are you doing? Okay, hold on. Sorry, he's going to possibly... Okay, no, he's going to go over there. Okay. For realsies. Last time on Difficult Terrain. Hey, no, I'm not saying like this. It's for the funsies right now. But a much calmer situation for the preventers, thankfully. You guys had a chance to go back to your estate as gifted to you by the kings. And in doing so, there were conversations that were had. The Thunder Bros, both Kodrono and Ryland, had a workout session that didn't work out so great for Ryland initially, but it got better over time, thankfully. And Kodrono was able to cleanse the malady that was affecting his strength. So thankfully that left. And afterwards, the women were talking. Eirene and Nirja were having a moment to kind of converse. It didn't really work out very well. It was kind of awkward. But Eirene basically told Nirja to go check up on the others. Just to make sure everything was okay. And speaking of the others, the Gith Yankee brothers, both Kevin and Vhalen, unfortunately had a moment in which they seemed to have been called very forcefully by the queen of the Gith Yankee herself, Vlakith. So in a not so friendly conversation, Vhalen essentially heard that he was not ready yet, and in asking some questions, was very rudely given some psychic and necrotic damage on his way out. So, being kicked out from that visual space. Also, the white demon with the black eyes also seemed to have been there at that gathering. God damn it, Dubs. But kicking them both out and kind of having a conversation with the rest of the team, it seems as though unfortunately, Vhalen is being tested in some way, and it doesn't seem to be something that just the queen is privy to letting him know. So, after that meeting, the team started to... Hold on, let me make sure I'm not fucking some shit up. The team was getting ready to kind of split up. And part of that was so that they could investigate or interrogate the cadaver, which was Maliel, who they had murdered a few the night before. So sessions ago.
Actually, is our sound all right? Just asking because it's happened a few times.
Yeah, it has. It looks good to me, but unless someone says otherwise, or you can always unmute on the Twitch and see if it's coming up, but it should be okay, I think.
It is.
Okay, good. Thanks, Flanzy. But yes, the body of Maliel was interrogated, in which case a little bit of information was gleaned as the investigator Hadia came back to conduct the interrogation. But afterwards, she mentioned they're still gathering information on the locations of the city's sort of issue with the that underground ring with unfortunate people doing unfortunate things off the radar, but they seem to be gathering more information and we'll be contacting you with some more later on. And the other half of the team, which was pretty much all the strong people, Kodrono, Ryland, and Nirja all kind of went out to get the shopping errands kind of done. So you guys visited the Page Sage. You also went to the marketplace to kind of pick up a few things here and there. You went to Mukami as well, who managed to give you or deliver the owlbear armor that she had created for Treebender, your lovely owlbear friend. And you guys had made it to the midnight scale by the time we kind of ended the session. So we're pretty much going to be picking up with the three of you, Kodrono, Nirja, and Ryland, in the midnight scale with Korugu, picking up a scroll, a belt, and whatever else that you guys might like. I don't think anything else needs to be mentioned. Just making sure. But just
You forgot the coroner's report.
the coroner. Nope, we're not getting that today. Also,
Who died?
for inspiration, that's the word I'm looking for here. I want to say investigation. Inspiration. Congratulations, Kodrono and Vhalen. Y'all have the expiring inspirations for the night. So the two of you have those. Try not to, I don't know, roll a one. I don't know.
What?
Anyway, we're gonna
Roll a one like me.
She's invoked it.
We'll be carrying on. I'm gonna drop this filter, but it was fun while it lasted. But I'm gonna drop that, and we're gonna pick up with Team Shoppins. So you guys had just arrived.
Oh boy.
What's the matter?
Ah.
Are you okay?
Ah.
What's the matter?
We shopping.
You're shopping. Is that alarming that you're shopping?
Yes.
Why is that alarming?
There's
We'll
a
find
chance that Flandy may run into women or something. I don't know.
Nah,
Okay.
not
So-
Ryland, but Flandy.
Yeah, Flandy's in danger, not Ryland.
That comes at a later time.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're picking up here with Kodrono, Nurja, and
Happy October.
and happy October. It's October 1st. Yay.
Yay. So Nirjo will go up to the counter and say to Kurugu, greetings, good morning. It's the morning, right, Foos?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, Kurugu. May we please pick up some of the items, including the scroll?
Yes. She kind of like looks over you for a second. I have those things ready. Did you need anything else while you were here?
Ryland, did you want to get healing potions?
Yes. We wanted healing potions, and we were dropping off this. I'm just gonna pull out the treatment armor for the enchantment.
I do recall Mukami was discussing with me this project she was working on. What sort of enchantment are you looking for?
I believe we were trying to replace the fire resistance. If I can get some pigeons in the background to validate.
Uh,
Are there any friendly pigeons in the sky tonight?
Yeah, because he
There was-
lost the ring of resistance that we did, right?
Yeah, that got stolen. I can't remember if we already pre-made the arrangement. I thought we did, but
Did you purchase another one or no? Or
We
you-
bought another ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is for his shielding. So like the spell that Vhalen was working on for like predictive like damage
Oh,
shielding.
Okay.
That was what you're getting put on it.
Okay.
okay, so not the fire resist.
No, because he has that
Okay.
back again. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I thought we were immuning it in this. All right, cool. Just kidding. The TBRS that Vhalen was so
Yep.
grumpily working on.
Yes, the anchor to his spell. I understand. This can be imbued, especially with Mukami's fine work. This will likely take about 2 days.
Okay.
So
2 days.
can return in that time. Are you interested in paying up front or
What is the cost?
for this adding this kind of enchantment? Thankfully she has a lot done on it already. I believe this will run you about 2,500 gold.
Okay. So guys, Nirja only has 2,300. So
Come to town, little piggy.
Jazz hands. The piggy very happily oinks to life and starts kind of, as usual, kind of doing figure eights between your little feet. Not your little feet, your big feet. He's the little guy.
okay. Do you remember, Flandy, how much money he put in him?
Yes, the piggy bank has 99 platinum and 699 gold pieces.
99 platinum is 9,900. No,
Yes, that is
no,
totally.
no. Sorry, no, wrong way. 99
Let's
is
add a zero to the
900.
end.
Yeah, 990. There you go. Sorry. On this episode of Vogel Can't Do Math,
Tim's in the chat. Hey man, what's up?
yo!
So,
Hello.
What's up? I only remember that because but yeah.
All right,
They
so
appreciate- they
900.
choose to give some discounts, but
And that's his thing.
yeah.
Yes.
But because you are constant shoppers here, you don't need to pay upfront and can pay when you pick up instead. If that's
He gets
you prefer.
really sad when he gives away money.
Yeah, yes, we'll yes, if we could, that would be fantastic. Yeah, as you know, we'll probably be back for something else.
Sure you will. I will set this up so it is ready to go.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Today?
What did you say?
What is today?
Like
Wednesday?
in the week? Yeah,
Yeah.
Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday in the game. Okay.
Yeah.
Wednesday morning.
And
Friday.
you mentioned healing potions. Which kind are you looking for?
Any.
Like you see her kind of take a step back, not take a step back, but like reel back for a moment. I have all 4 levels of healing potions, but they get expensive.
I would like to spend my savings on healing potions because we have too many close calls.
I suppose I should ask, how much do you need for your team? 1 per?
I think that
kind of like a Cadrono Dersh, like carry the 3.
so why don't we do 3 healing potions? And we'll do 2 base level and 1, so 2 regular and 1 greater.
Yeah.
Was that the dog? Oh my god, that was such a crazy sound.
That sounded so weird.
What is it? You saying hi to everybody?
Oh my god.
Although let me see if I can't capture the sass.
It's quite
The sass.
startling.
This is full blown sass right now. Oh yeah? What is it? Tell me.
Done.
What, you gonna be camera shy now?
Yep.
What?
Super done.
What is it? What? I see your tail wagging. I see your tail wagging.
Yeah, that tag's
Oh yeah?
Oh,
Did one of the cats take his bed?
I think he's done.
She wants a T word.
Oh.
And she's starting to learn what T word means because do you see this level of
Yeah,
attention
she looks
she has
right
right
back
now?
at you. Yeah.
But now I'm gonna have to find a new word.
Yep.
What?
A goodie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the best
This
part
time.
is Tweedledee and Tweedledum are fighting in the background.
Oh good. It's just a little zoo in this
A menagerie.
household.
Yeah. All right. Well, I apparently have to BRB to go give someone a T word.
Okay, go for it. She's gonna go over the costs for you for each of these potions.
I can still hear.
So yeah, you're good. Don't worry about it.
He's gonna ask the piggy. Actually, I'll do this before I leave. He's gonna ask the piggy to deposit his life savings on the counter.
Oh,
Doesn't that take like an hour or something?
roll a persuasion check for me.
That takes like an hour. It's like
I don't think it takes as much time to get it out. I think it
No,
takes more time
it takes an hour for it to eat a certain amount of coins.
Oh, right.
It should be shareable with everyone, so I think everyone can see it.
It's a strong 14.
Your magic items. Okay. All right. So you ask, and the pig does look Frankie, excuse me. Does look a little sad.
Yeah.
But does kind of slowly open his mouth, and like very slowly you start to watch as like some coins just start coming out like a conveyor belt, and like just starts piling up. But as he's doing that, he's just looking at Ryland like with giant puppy dog eyes, but on a piggy, just like like on the
Oh no! It's just gonna be like, oh no. I'll save this one for you. And he'll grab like whichever the next one that comes out. And he'll be like, this one's for you.
it just like continues. But as that is happening, Kurugu is just okay. So the regular potions of healing would be about 45 gold each, and the greater healing would be about 120 gold.
Okay. Nirja is going to take 12 platinum from Flandy's stash, and then 45 gold for each. Vogel can do math. 90 gold out of her own purse, and then deposit that.
All right, so you guys get 2 potions of healing,
Mhm.
And 1 greater potion of healing.
Yes. Marking.
And just as a reminder, you do have the potion handout in the references in case you need to remember how much they heal for.
So, Flandy, you're going to have all of those.
Flandy is busy giving his dog a treat.
Okay.
So, if I'm not mistaken, the potions of healing healed for 300 HP, and the
no,
greater healing
that's not correct.
Roughly
150, was it?
It depends on the altitude.
On the
Okay.
What
Yes.
if you're flying through the air?
Depends on the altitude. I love this. Keep going. Don't stop.
We just started. I'm getting hit with the cheese.
Right. So, like during a thunderstorm, that increases the healing by.
Well, at a higher altitude, you have less oxygen in your blood, so the healing's more effective.
Oh,
That's the idea, right? At a lower altitude, it's not quite as much, but if you are in the stratosphere, you're good.
Wow.
So what we could do is when we have to heal, we can get on a rocket and then fly up.
And by rocket, you mean hot air balloon? Yeah, absolutely. And then we'll just float up. Yeah, exactly.
Or turn Ryland
What
into
would
an eagle.
you say the multiplier is for stratosphere healing?
I'd say every like 5,000 feet, you get, like a 0.5 multiplier.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, those 3 potions, and she does hand you back the belt and the scroll. Now the belt is Ryland's what was it called? Belt? Bestial belt. That's what it was. So that now has a fun little new gimmick to it that I have to copy and paste from my GM notes into your shit. So pardon me in advance.
While you do that, how much money did we take from Piggy Bank?
12 platinum, and then Nirja, coaxes the piggy to eat the remaining. Ryland,
do we think that's enough? Do we want
Ryland, before you do anything with money again, you need to read that book, and then you need to take a test from Vhalen and Condrono. If you pass the test, then you can start handling money by yourself. If not, we're going to have to, continue.
Well, to be fair, I never asked to handle the money. I'm totally fine not learning.
Okay. So then if that's the case, then when we're out, out and about handling money, if you don't mind, I can, guide you and say, hey, I need this or something like that. Would that be better?
This is the opposite of teaching him how to handle money.
Nirja just sees a solution.
Do we need more?
Nope.
Should we get more? I feel like we should get more.
No,
we are in a lot of danger.
We
a lot
just because we give more money doesn't mean we'll be in less danger. So
I'm not saying give more money. I'm saying get more potions.
I think this is fine for now. I think we're good.
There's only 3 here, and there's
there's 5 of us, and 3 of us can heal, and I'm mostly fine.
He's like having flashbacks all the times he's had to heal or remove something from nurse.
I'll be fine.
He's gonna just look at Cordero.
Just look at Kadrona.
He's looking at Cordero for either assistance in the acquisition of more, or the nah, it's fine.
Or the more than that what?
More potions. Ryland wants more potions, and he's like, we should get more.
One for each sounds good.
What?
One for each sounds good.
One for each? Okay. Kurugu, can we have one more greater healing potion and then one more regular healing potion, please?
Yes, of course. I will mention I am running a bit low on the potions of healing, but I still have enough for your request. The prices remain the same. And
Okay.
she puts 2 more down on the table.
Okay. Piggy, can I have 12 platinum, please?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. I have a +1. Great. Let's do this.
You hear, like, you watch the piggy's entire body kind of like slouch. That's what I was looking for. And they kind of look at Ryland and then look at you. It's just you see 3 platinum pieces come out. And that's it.
Okay.
Ryland's gonna give it the disappointed dad look because he saw how much came out the first time, and that's not the same.
Roll another persuasion check, Ryland. This is a persuasion with your eyes.
Oh shit! Ryland knows this look really well.
Can I get the look that you gave the piggy again? And making direct eye contact with you, you watch as the magical porcelain pig just, and then the rest, the remaining 9 platinum pieces come out of its mouth.
Nirja is going to kneel down to him and say, "I'm sorry," and then give him a gold piece.
Which he very happily gobbles up.
All right, so we're up to 700 gold pieces, and I gotta subtract 1287.
All right, so yeah, so you have 2 graders, and 3 regular potions that you have purchased.
Yes. And she's going to, say, so, Ryland Cadrono, do you want to divvy this up between you two? I'm not sure if it would be wise if I have one. I do have one. Usually when I'm in dire straits, I usually do have one method to keep myself up. So
he's taking the greater potion and handing it to her.
The last fight, I wasn't even hit. Oh, all right, Ryland. All right.
Great time over there.
I imagine that's genuinely the interaction. I was fine, just stares.
It just gives
I was fine.
The crazy smile. Yeah. You and I remember that differently.
He stares in flashbacks.
But I wasn't hit. I mean, I took no damage, but it messed with my head, certainly.
As entertaining as it is to listen to you discuss who shall have the potions, is there anything else I can give you or start?
I think that was it.
Scroll.
Well, yeah. Fu said earlier that she handed the scroll.
She handed it over.
Yeah, the scroll and then the belt she handed over. We're giving her the armor to enchant for the shield, and then we got the potions, and I think that's it. Okay. Kurugu, thank you very much again. In 2 days, we may be a little bit busy on the second day, so we may come later rather than earlier. Thank you very much for this. I appreciate it.
It is no problem at all. I wish you good luck, and I will see you soon, I'm sure.
We'll need it. Thank you.
Speaking of good luck, that jogged my memory. If anybody in the city knows how to do it, it's probably you. We have to go to some ball, and we're not allowed to have weapons
Yes.
Well,
or anything.
Eh.
Do you have a way around that?
It depends on how exactly they ensure that you are weaponless. If they have magic blocking capabilities, then most of my enchantments would not work.
fair point.
Rylan,
I don't know if Rylan remembers.
Rylan, roll a persuasion check while you're asking.
Okay.
You just start-
Does he get an advantage for being nice to the lady?
No.
Come on, he totally buttered her up. Come on.
That is a beautiful 11.
Oh.
It's the most beautiful 11 that was ever rolled.
Strong two roll.
It's a super strong 2. It's one more than one.
Oh, jeez. But she seems to kind of linger on that answer for a second when she's saying it depends on how they're going about blocking. Thinks for a second and then kind of shakes her head. I would need more information. If you come across perhaps protections that they have that would better inform me to help you.
I'm sure Vhalen knows. I'll have him do that thing he does.
All right. I will also warn you if it is the celebration that you are referring to,
Yes.
there will be a rush delivery fee on top.
He kind of looks at the pig.
The pig just like wiggles his butt very happily after like eating the money again. Does not seem to be recognizing that you're looking at him.
I'm sure we can manage. I really don't want to go.
May,
My stuff.
Yes. And yes?
Sorry, may I just ask how much would the expedited delivery fee be?
It depends on what I'm asked to do.
Okay, yes, all right. I thought it was a flat rate, maybe. Never mind. Okay. Fair point, Ryland. We'll get some more information and then come back.
Well, if that is it, then I wish you a good morning. And best of luck with everything.
Thank you so much, Kadugu. All right, Ryland, Kadrona. And then she picks up the piggy and hands it to Ryland.
Which is adorable because like you have these like weathered warrior hands, which not only are like very like clearly worn from the freaking combat she goes through, but they're also like big old dragon hands. So they're scaly, they're clawed, like not delicate looking hands, but she picks up this very round porcelain pink little thing. And as she does, the little legs just kind of kick just a tiny bit as she's handing it to her.
Like a little loaf, and just allows the legs to
exactly
flop around.
But is happily back in Ryland's arms. And if there's nothing else from you guys, I assume you're heading back home, or is there anything else that you needed to address?
I think that's
pretty much it, because we got the alcohol.
We got alcohol, we got meat, we got books.
We got books. Yeah, and Nirja is going to be furiously reading and taking notes on the books when we get back.
I just love that it's like, yeah, we got everything we needed. We got alcohol. That's the first thing on the list. We got
That's
that.
the first thing you gotta think of.
We got a plant's worth of alcohol. Come on, that's the most important part. We need it.
No, you're fine. Like it's just again just the way that came up cracked me up. Like, we got everything we
welcome.
We got the booze. We're all set.
Booze? All right. Checklist complete.
All right. You guys are heading back.
Yep.
Can I have a volunteer from this team to roll me a D8, please?
None of you want me to roll, because the last few times I rolled, it's been bad.
Correct.
How about Kadrona?
I like how it
Kadrona.
says last few times, like it has been every time.
Also,
Thank you.
What's up?
did the new patch make it on the? I see the normal stuff unless I'm blind.
Did the new? Oh, it should be. Maybe you're blind. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me double check. It should be at the top of your stuff.
Oh, I was looking at the bottom. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I was worried that you would miss it at the bottom, and that's why I put it at the top. But I realized I didn't say anything, so you're probably like, "Where is it?" And then yeah. So
Thank
I
you.
love that you led with maybe you're blind.
Thank you.
because I was like, I'm pretty sure I just pasted it in. Unless
It
like
was.
I could have fucked up. I don't know. That's why it was that hilarious.
Oh dear.
I'm looking at the bottom. So is that always active? Oh, it only works once. Oh, yeah, I'm reading. It's fine.
Yeah.
Keep
I
going.
was like,
What do we get?
The belt is on, and he's happy again. He was happy beforehand, but he's like, I got my belt.
also, I don't think you had any, but just make sure you're not at attunement over your attunement cap. I didn't think you attuned to anything else in the meantime, but I'm just making sure.
I don't think he did either.
Okay.
I will double check though.
Okay.
Yeah, Vhalen. How stressful do you think this role's gonna make Vhalen?
My dear husband, can you roll me a d6?
Oh no.
Ooh, that look.
Why
That
you
look.
saying it like that?
I didn't see it. I didn't see it because I was looking at my screen. Dang it!
Well, at least we have it recorded.
She always pay attention to your stuff.
Yeah. You think it's gonna be a good roll?
I thought someone sneezed.
Yeah.
I did not think.
Alright. How many succubi twerk on Ryland?
On Ryland.
You guys are surprised to see that the second Ryland walks out, every single person surrounding you turns into a succubus or incubus and just starts twerking on you.
Nikita is very unhappy with that.
There's not enough like square footage of happening for all of these asses to twerk against them. So they're like rotating in and out.
Trying to get a rotation.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right. So with the wonderful tension in the air, I'm actually gonna leave you guys here. On your way back.
Oh,
Great.
man.
Thanks.
I'm gonna
Boo!
And now
Boo the
combat
DM.
begins.
Boo!
everyone's very, very mad. So we're gonna pull back to Team Caster, which Nenders looks very excited about it, which is Eirene and Vhalen. You guys were in the Preventer's estate. I don't know if there was anything in particular you were doing besides poor Vhalen kind of nursing his migraine of a problem.
Listening to elevator music.
Yeah.
But you guys are you guys have this time to yourselves where Kemen and actually, you know what? Vhalen, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
What the fuck?
Don't mind. It's okay, man. Don't worry. It's fine.
Oh,
Everyone's
no.
like, everyone's real worried. It's okay. Don't
It's
worry.
okay. It's all right. Hold on.
You said it's okay before.
It's okay. Oh wow, that was
He's
not
lying.
good for him.
All right, we're good. Not advantage. All right.
Oh my gracious.
Oh, no.
What'd you roll? Oh. I'm sorry, Dennis. That's
Wait, he used to be in Ryland's aura.
A natural one is a natural one, baby. Okay. So Eirene, in spending this time with Vhalen, because you guys are inside the entire time, the rest of your team is out. So
Yeah, she was, I know she spent a good deal of that time mending the mess created by Brucey and Treebender.
and the owlbears when they were running amok. Yeah. So in that time, though, you guys have probably a good like hour or so to yourselves while they're running around the city getting all those little odds and ends. Excuse me, is what I was trying to say. And in that time, you start to see Kemen kind of like snapping out of the pain. It still sucks. He still kind of seems to be squinting, especially near the windows. But the sort of migraine effects of what had happened to the two brothers seems to be kind of fading from him. Vhalen is pretty much in the same position that he started an hour ago. Does not seem to be recovering from the assault on his mind as quickly as his brother. Although his brother also did not have sort of black ichor coming out of his eyes and ears. So as time progresses, Kemen does seem a little bit more active. Vhalen, not so much.
Valen's going to try to lesser restoration himself if he's not progressing at all.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check as you attempt to give yourself some relief.
Wrestle restoration.
Didn't we do that the last time?
Strong 7.
2 rolls, total of 8, boys.
Okay, don't worry, Dennis. But as you kind of try and focus on yourself and concentrate, you feel the spell go off, much as Yoriana has taught you, and you've been accessing spells that otherwise you shouldn't have been. It doesn't work as well as you were hoping. There is relief, but it's not. You're still behind Kevin on the relief perspective. Light still hurts. Sound, depending on what it is, still hurts. The pain is more manageable, though, for sure. But it did not fully alleviate the symptoms, unfortunately. And when Kevin sees you do that, he's just kind of like, "Hey, did that help? How you doing?"
Seem to have difficulty focusing right now.
Oh, okay. I think I have too, but there's nothing to focus on, so I feel like maybe I'm fine.
I envy you.
Oh, okay. Do you need something? I don't know where anything is, but I can get something if you want.
Yeah, we could maybe make you some tea, or I don't know. I could.
You have no idea what Kevin's saying because it's in gift.
Okay, well, fine. Join you real quick. See if I care.
I'm okay, thank you. I just apparently need more time. What do we have to do? We already got the autopsy done. I should.
Oh yeah. What were we saying? You should what?
Check on the gem.
No, I might want to work on the message to that bitch.
That's her name.
I'm just gonna work through this. I don't. Clearly, sitting down isn't going to work. He's just like stand up, look at the. Kick his way to the desk.
Me when he has migraine.
Are you?
He's got a migraine.
He's got a migraine. Yeah. As you struggle to stand up, Kevin helps you on the way up, and just yeah. All right. So wait, who is this bitch?
She was part of the group that kidnapped our owlbear.
Okay.
I believe you fought her. She
Oh,
did the minor image again.
yeah. Well, the one the investigator turned into. Yeah, she fireballed me and Vhalen to the back like 3 times. It was not. I don't like her.
Did she know?
And she was fuzzy.
All right. Well, the body on the table is her boyfriend.
Oh. Okay, where are we going with this?
They have something we want, and I assume.
Other than tree branches? I mean, no. What do you need?
He pulls out Tamna's gem and holds it out to him. These have entities in them which can aid us in a multitude of things. And we've befriended some of them. And I know for a fact she has at least 2 that we would like in our possession.
Okay, that sounds about right. Great. So the idea is to blackmail her into giving it to you, I guess.
A simple exchange, if you will. The gems for her boyfriend.
Oh,
possibly alive. We'll have to talk to Cadrono. But I'm fine with dumping off this body as it is.
Okay, understood. Cool. I can't help with any of that, can I? I can't cast any spells or bring him back to life.
What you can't help me with is maybe something about strategy or... Look, I'm not going to lie to you. My moral compass is skewed compared to most people.
Okay, I actually wanted to kind of get some training in with you for the psychic stuff. I don't, you didn't really get that time with the gifts, so I wanted to, sit down and do some eventually. I guess we don't have to do it now, but
we could. All right. No, I like that.
Okay, good. Yeah.
How would our people handle an exchange if they wanted something more than what they were getting?
Exchange for what?
Let's say there was a parlay, if you will, like a hostage exchange, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
but you still wanted more from that party.
Right.
They might not budge.
Okay.
What's standard procedure there?
Standard procedure is make threats until you get what you want. For us,
yeah, it's a little easier to do when you have a dragon, I imagine.
Yeah, there's not a lot that, you know, if the queen wants something, she can't find a way to make sure that we can get it. She doesn't leave her throne very much, but she doesn't really need to most of the time anyway.
That's a good point. Vhalen will turn to Eirene. What do you think, Eirene?
I'm sorry, you two were just talking to each other. I can only understand half of that.
You did hear Valen's half. You just don't hear Kemen's responses.
All right. So you know how I want to.
Wait, how's your head? Can I fix you some tea?
I'm just gonna suffer
rub your
through it. Thank you.
temples like what?
I mean, if you could refrain from singing at a high volume, that'd be great. But other than that, I'm fine.
No
Not
promises.
that there's anything wrong with your singing. You just anyway.
Starts practicing breaking a glass with her voice.
Yeah, just hitting this crazy Mariah Carey notes. Can you? All right. So I want to exchange that for obviously our gem friends. I also want to know how they got them. Now, being that we are potentially bringing her dead boyfriend with us, and the fact that we killed pretty much everyone we saw in that particular area, I'm not sure how willing she is to give us more than a pittance for what this is, right? As much as she can get away with at the lowest possible price. Option A, take what we have, work on it later. Option B, ambush her, take her, get what we need, hopefully problem solved. Option C, kill her, take her body, ask it questions, get what we need.
Depends on how attached she is to her boy toy.
She seemed very passionate. I almost got her to stop.
So
The only natural 20 persuasion roll I ever had, Foos. Never forgive you for that.
She almost even died, okay? But she had to run.
let's see how far we can take her without resorting to becoming them.
Okay.
I also, I'm sorry, I don't know what she said. But I think you can get more answers from them when they're alive, unless you're the queen. She can get answers from anybody, but right? Like if you talk to her and she's still alive, we could probably get more out of her.
That's true.
One of our favorite things to do, especially I suppose with the mind flayers, whenever we had a chance. If you maim one, they limp back to the head honcho. You can find out where that's going. Follow the trail of blood. Not that you need to maim her. I'm just saying if I don't know, we put her on her back foot somehow, even after the exchange, she'll probably have to talk to somebody important, right?
I don't disagree, but she teleported last time. That's very difficult to track.
No.
Unless we plant something on her.
Oh.
The Miss
Sure.
Group?
We could plant. Well, I can't. You planting what? Planting plants? Plant what? What's going on?
Sorry. I'm really sorry. He was saying that we can get more information out of her if she's alive, and if we wound her, she might lead us back to her coven or whatever the hell she's a part of.
Aren't we both very capable of scrying? So why
We
not
are.
put something on the body of,
But we know scrying can be blocked. And I imagine the people who are doing this level of well, actually, hold on. Vhalen doesn't know. Oh no, he does because he talked to the interrogator. They don't know. We do. If they're in major cities and this is obviously like a very large clandestine organization, I imagine they have magic that can block divination.
That's fair. Any chance we could, I don't know, fish out Velafar from wherever he went?
Yeah, that would be helpful. Duvessa would be very helpful as well. I wonder how she's doing.
Flashbacks.
All right. What other means do we have of tracking these people?
I'd imagine Karugu can maybe create something that we can maybe put on the tip of an arrow or something that we could, maybe like a magic brand of some kind.
This is over here catching and releasing.
Oh no!
Fucking
She's-
putting
Oh,
gear
so
tags on people. That's my dough.
Oh my god. I tagged that cow. She's out there.
That's my
I-
cow.
It's just
Why is my boyfriend jingling? I don't
Yes, Maya. Yes.
my other concern, however, is that a beehive we can afford to kick at this moment?
We've already kicked it.
In a way, but not as bad as we go. I don't know. From my perspective, right? If you had a cell that was obliterated, you need to change your tactics, not go after what did it, right?
Maybe.
Especially if you're trying to be clandestine. If this was like a war situation, then sure, right? Then engage. But they're trying to run a business.
Of course.
I imagine that's their priority.
Indeed. So
could
coming
be
for us would be costly, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But if I tag her, or I don't know, if we get her to give up information, right? That puts us on the radar.
True. We're
Whereas
already on the radar.
we just
Yeah.
kill her, they'll assume she's dead.
Okay,
Just drag her
we're already on the radar. Would you like to know why we're already on the radar?
because we killed everybody in that place.
Yeah, that's part of it. What else did we just do today?
I have a really bad headache.
Yeah, okay, fair.
We killed a bunch of demons, but
No, we just gave an interrogator a bunch of information. When they start following through on that, it's going to point to us anyway.
okay. What do you suggest?
How about you tell me some of the ideas he had? Because it seems like he's in this conversation, kind of, sort of. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I meant. His the kind of tag and bag situation. We get to the meet. We have some way of tracking her. We double cross her. She runs, and I imagine to a safe house, and then eventually the nest. And
Is divination the only means of tracking that we have available to us?
Yep.
pretty much, that's the nature of divination.
No other way?
Magically, not that I know of.
Cue our ranger kit.
Because I was going to say, maybe it'd be a good idea to, as grim as this sounds, stuff something down his throat or whatever.
Oh.
Something in him so that it's not so easily located or brought out without possibly critically injuring him or killing him.
Great idea.
Yeah, I
Oh
hate
my
that.
god, we leave you two alone for like 5 minutes.
Vhalen's just like, he
Holy
goes in for
shit.
the hug. I have his tooth. We can replace it with something that Karugu can make, but we have to do it quickly. And maybe, oh, that's perfect. And then we can mend it back in. Who's going to check your own tooth? That's how we track him.
I feel like the tooth is easy though.
What do you mean?
Well, like I said, if we put something in him, it should be in a place that is difficult to remove it from. So, for example, I don't know, embed something close to his heart. So that even if they know it's there and they know they need to get rid of it, they still have to hesitate. That sounds dark now that I
fair.
But he's a slaver, so you know.
No, I have no qualms butchering this man.
Oh, yeah.
Holy fuck!
You still have that knife on you?
I gave it to you. What did you do with the knife?
I gave it back to you.
You might as well keep it. You're never gonna stop doing dark things.
This is your idea, for the record. It's your idea.
What's her idea? What's happening?
It's my idea, but they're gonna believe it was yours.
You know what? I'll live with that.
I will live
right.
with that.
So we need something that we can track. Didn't we? The Eyes of Longing. Oh wait, Tuvessa has the other one. Damn.
You want to put an eye next to his heart?
Let's see.
Hey, quick question. What are you talking? You look very excited, and she looks too excited. What's happening?
We're gonna plant the tracker in his body.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of tracker?
Thinking about the Eye of Longing. Maybe we can get like a 3-way one or make another pair.
Okay, you're gonna put an eyeball in his body?
I mean, he's probably gonna die from infection, but
I thought they were made of stone. Brr.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't put stones in people's bodies.
What if you
I mean,
clean
you
it enough?
could, but technically, so those stones are painful to get out of the body.
Oh, shit. But like, wouldn't that? Okay, I guess. So he's gonna know about it. That's the point is that he knows.
Well, I kind of want him not to know, but she wants it to be hard to access. I still think the molar's a good idea, though, right? Because you're not gonna
But if you're
think
chewing or
this.
flossing, I'm not here. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone knows about, or anyone thinks to check their teeth if it's a regular tooth.
Oh, I gotta. There's a glue that you can use that will never relinquish. Like you'd have to dispel the glue.
Oh,
But if we wanted to,
so you're gonna glue the tooth back in? Glue a tooth-like thing in his tooth place.
Irene's gonna lean to Kim and be like, he's really enjoying this. But then remember, he doesn't speak. And be like,
I think that'll work.
I just spoke
So
to
did you say that he's okay?
I think we have a plan. I need to talk to Kurugu.
All right, sounds good. Do you want to train while we're here?
I think he, never mind
Yes.
your migraine.
Yes, we're just gonna work our way through it. Vhalen's going to make several like notes about how he's going to do this and what he needs.
This is fantastic. Yo.
Oh, I need to talk to Jub Jub as well.
Yeah, I thought you were going to plan to do that before you put the tooth back in him.
That
I
was
thought
the
that was
plan.
the whole reason you removed the tooth.
That is true. That is, however, and he kind of points to his study that has become like
A morgue.
sweet. He likes privacy, which is not something I've been able to afford him recently. Not that I'm complaining. It's just difficult.
How
to
long
control.
does it normally take you guys to do your thing?
10, 15 minutes, maybe? Depending on the bone and how much we're digging.
Okay, so I'm assuming he likes dark places.
Not necessarily, just not with anyone but me. Although Kemen might be able to come.
Well, as long as somebody's got eyes on you, I
I'll
can.
go wherever you want.
Vhalen will make an image of Jub Jub. Have you ever seen this guy before?
I don't think that. Maybe that guy. I don't know. Those are the those little. They talk to the queen all the time. I forgot what they're called. Baron Bangs or something.
Close. Yeah. So you've been in their presence before.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. That's a good sign.
I mean, I don't know if that. All right. Look, I'm I'm gonna be honest, they all kind of look the same to me, so I don't know if I've met that one. And like, I don't talk to them directly. I've just seen them, you know. So I don't know.
Perfect. Okay.
Racist.
It is. All right. So we got a plan. I'll train with you, and at the end, we'll try to get Jub to come and take a look at this tooth.
I don't know who Jub is, but great. Come on.
I'm sorry, train?
I apparently am missing some, and I'm imagining he's getting pulled away at this point. I'm missing some gift training that's necessary.
Didn't you just bleed out your brain matter? What are you doing?
I really don't want to think about that, but yeah, there's no better time than the present.
This is a terrible time.
One thing you learn as a gift is you just got to play through the pain sometimes.
Or fight through it. She can't hear it. Tell her I said fight.
Kevin wants me to substitute the word play for fight in that sentence.
Oh, that eases my worry. Thank you.
Okay.
I feel so much better now that I know that you're going off to fight each other. After you just, blood.
Well, he's not gonna. We're not gonna fight each other. He's just gonna train me.
Okay.
If we're sparring, he's gonna kill me. I mean, that's.
Tell him that if you start bleeding black necro juice from your ears again, you are not allowed to continue. You have to stop.
Eirene, you can come with if you feel nervous.
I thought we were going to contact Jub.
We are after the training session.
We're just doing it here. You tell you we don't need.
Never mind. We'll just do it here.
Yeah.
We'll do it live.
Thank you, Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah. I heard you say spar. We're not sparring.
I was letting her know we're not sparring. She's
okay.
concerned for my health.
Nope. Despite most of the gift training that I encountered, they do believe you learn best when in pain. But I found out some other things I think that I could teach you without that. So we're gonna try that first.
Sounds good.
Yeah. You shouldn't talk back to the queen.
I wasn't talking. I was just.
I just heard that freaking. Dun, 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 dun.
I wasn't talking back to her. How are we supposed to be prepared for something we don't know is coming?
I don't think she cares about us knowing. I mean, look, I don't understand her like as a general fact of my existence, but I understand that she doesn't talk to anybody unless she needs to. Also, from what I've seen, she's never addressed anyone as like an equal. And I think that thing that was also looking at us is maybe, I don't know, maybe she thinks he's an equal or something, or is using his services or something. Either way, she didn't call him names, and I think that's a good sign for him, not for us.
That makes things way worse.
Mm-hmm.
You look like your headache's getting worse.
It is. Okay, so time out real quick. Mirtiswa is on some level with the queen.
I guess.
Yeah.
She wasn't. Look, she didn't look at him the same, or whatever that was, the same way that she looked at us. I've seen her look at captains and stuff. She does not give a fuck.
I'm sorry, something about the irate Swami?
Maya, I love you. Thank you.
Maya, I love you so
The
much.
mental image of the Swami being irate kills me. All right, anyway. All right, so Kevin is saying that he thinks, or the way the queen was interfacing with Mirtiswa, that they're on a similar social or hierarchical level. Which is bad news because we plan on killing him, which means we might not have a big enough stick yet.
I'm sorry, the queen of your people? And
Yes.
he's in league with her? And not as like a
Servant? Yes.
flea?
Yep.
Oh. That's great. That's great. I see why your head got worse.
Yeah.
So what do we do with this? Also, there's a link between it and Budai, and
Yep.
also Budai and the slavers,
Budai holds
and
the key
also
to
Budai and the SoundCloud rapper. I forget his name. What's his name?
the bard, Bobard.
Just
So
I don't remember his name either.
Music Lord.
We don't have a name yet.
Music Lord.
Look, you can make fun of him all you want, but those arrows really hurt.
Yep.
They hurt a lot.
Okay. I mean, I just forgot his name for a second there.
Yeah, well,
It was something stupid.
are you
So
referring that we're not going to murder Budai? We're going to have to keep him alive for a little bit?
what I'm saying is, if all of these things are linked, if we topple any of these dominoes, I feel like we get her attention. So we need to be ready for that, and possibly start looking into psionic protection if that's what it did to you, and also necromantic protection. Apparently,
I have necromantic protection. He points to the crowd.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
Not well, apparently.
Okay, then. So as I was saying, we need to
Yeah. There you go.
try to look into protections that can really help us against this queen in particular. So okay, I'm just connecting the dots here. Budai, slavers, music, something.
Music man.
What was his name? Vhalen man? I don't know. And then we also have this promise stuff. And
I have an idea.
Oh God.
It's really far-fetched and
Maybe
absolutely
never
outlandish.
had a not far.
This is on a level. If we can communicate with the Soul Stealer Dragon
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
prior to us murdering it, it's definitely dying. However, it has some very useful things. If we can, because I believe, from what I understand, there might be some kind of link, possibly adversarial between the two. If we can feed the
Wait,
bow guy,
wait. Why are you assuming it's adversarial?
because he was guarding an area that I believe it may have been around. So, what if we arrange its death at the hands of this Soul Stealer Dragon,
Secret.
right?
You say that as if it is a simple, easy thing.
It likes souls. That's an interesting one.
Oh my god.
And if it dies, or check this out, if we can get into some kind of arrangement where we could feed it, let's say some of our foes, right? This lovely lady I'm about to message, if we could walk her into a trap, we get what we need from her, and then feed her to this creature, no one's gonna know we got her.
You make it sound as if we can summon him at will.
No, this is all theoretical. But you have to admit, being able to erase somebody is an incredibly powerful ability.
Yeah, okay, so Kimin,
Okay. Yeah.
she's gonna point at Vhalen, then point at his head, and then say not okay.
Does she think something's wrong with your brain?
She doesn't approve of my methods.
Oh, your
That
method.
is a weird plan, and you know it.
Look, I'm not saying we bank everything on there. It's just that if I send a message to it,
You want to communicate with the Soul Stealer Dragon.
I do.
Why?
Two things. One, it would help us figure out what its motives are. Two, if we're able to assist each other, great.
It
Three,
would also put us on its radar.
we already are.
How? You're
Nerja.
looking around in Nerja's brain, not directly tampering with it.
Yeah, but Nerja is all right. So let's say it killed Nerja, right?
Oh boy.
Which it may or may not have. It's still in the air. If it did, and her spear saved her soul,
Mm-hmm.
that's a job left undone.
But it might not be aware.
I'm pretty sure it would be.
I mean, you contacted and it's like, wait, did I forget something? Oh, right. The Dragonborn. And then comes back. That would be a problem for all of us, wouldn't it?
I think you're underestimating the intelligence of like large dragons.
No. I was trying to be optimistic a little bit. We've been kind of deprived of hope lately. And I was really hoping that we wouldn't have to interact with a soul stealer dragon in order to set it against Budai and I don't know, the queen of your people. And
Yeah, look, being resourceful has gotten me as far as I am. One resource we happen to have is a lot of very powerful enemies. I think it's a wasted opportunity to not pit at least some of them together or use some of their talents for our benefit.
this was so much easier when it was about teeth.
Anyway, we'll ruminate on that. It's not, again, we're just spitballing theorycraft.
Yeah, that plan's weird. It's a weird plan.
Yeah, I have to run it by Nerja first before we even go anywhere with it.
She's not going to be okay with it.
You might be projecting, I think.
No. Not. Why would she be okay with that?
Maybe we don't know anything about this dragon. Other than the fact that anything that goes up against it is erased.
Yep. Yeah, see, that's the part that has me concerned. See, I already went through the experience of having 3 of you erased from my life. Luckily, you slew the thing, and I got, that back. But it's not pleasant.
You do understand that our path is leading to conflict with this particular being.
Yeah, try not to think about that overly much.
Yeah, well, you should, because that's what we're going to be fighting. Like I understand we approach things differently, and I totally respect and understand that. But the reality of the situation is we're coming to blows with this creature.
Sure, that feels like a way out there thing, whereas we have some things that are right in our faces right now.
Oh, of
that
course.
we need to deal with.
Yes.
So I don't know if I want to agitate the things that are way out there and above our pay grade and bringing them all the way over here to the things we are currently dealing with at the same time. Because, I mean, our quest log is full. Out of character comment.
Eirene, I 100% agree with everything you just said. But the nature of me is to plan ahead. Take the possibilities that we have so that we're prepared for the future. I'm not going to contact it tonight. Yuriana knows I don't have the spell.
Important detail. Thank you.
Yuriana knows I don't have the spell slots for that right now. I'm on a very tight budget. It's probably a next week thing. But it's an idea I think that we can cultivate and perhaps test, or maybe it branches off into something else.
Every week with you all has felt like 3 years. I love you, but we go through so much lately. It's 1,000-yard stare.
There's a time where you're talking about this, and like every time Eirene speaks, you see Kevin just kind of like zone out or like try and focus real hard on her face, and then like every time you talk, he's very like tuned in, and then kind of tries to follow, but is like, I don't know what's going on. But there's a moment where after this, you hear, so the dragon thing. That was what we were talking about when we were in her head fighting some demons and stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. Dragons are like a lot. This one seems, different.
He built different.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we had a few dragons. I'm sure you know about that.
Yes.
Yeah. They're just I don't know. I feel like this has kind of happened nonchalantly, and like I've been on one, and they're rough.
Yeah, we fought one, or almost fought one. I feel like people think I'm going to just grab a sword and charge outside and start yelling at dragons.
Oh no! I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. I just want us to prepare. Is all.
Look. If it wasn't for Nerja, I wouldn't even entertain the idea of bringing people I care about anywhere near this thing.
Ah, yes.
But that's where our path is.
All right, that's just making sure. Also, are we training? You guys are still talking.
Yes, yeah, we'll get to training. I mean, is there any concern I can help address in the meantime before I get set to do push-ups or something?
Yeah, you're not doing push-ups.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, he's kidding.
It's kind of like when doing training. Push-ups?
Okay. I'm not doing push-ups.
Okay. I honestly just I'm gonna be in here with you guys. So if you start to feel dizzy or any of the other signs that come with a concussion, maybe stop. That's very important because I am not Kadrono, nor am I Rylan. So also I don't have any healing potions or basically I really need to get better at convalescence. Just take it easy, please. I'm worried. And if you feel a need to message anything that is stronger than us, don't.
Understood. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna keep these two occupied. Because I get the feeling that if you two start training, they might get excited and also decide it's time to start training. So, this is gonna go to see a tree bender and just like I don't know, try to distract them, keep their attention. And
All right. Roll me a we'll say either performance or animal handling to see how well you can keep their attention.
well, if you're gonna give me the option, I got it.
Let's go. Yeah, training montage. Let's go. You're just gonna be like sitting at a table staring at each other intensely. I will.
Wow, it took like 8 years to open.
It's okay. It's like, please just imagine poor fucking panicked Eirene when the only person in the room who could heal like passes out. It's like, oh shit! I'm stuck here with a dog, an owl bear, and the guy who probably made this happen. What do I do? I gotta be so panicked. Okay, but Maya, I saw you cover your camera, but are you still here?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to say what you're doing to catch their attention, and then I'll.
They're the hair on the tongue, and I don't want to deal with that on camera.
Well,
I hear you.
Like an eyelash hair, I don't know how the fuck that happened.
You're good. No worries. I just wanted to know if you had a specific plan in mind for Eirene.
That's weird.
Getting their attention.
Oh, sorry, I was very distracted by a thing that should never happen. I don't know how an eyelash wound up on my tongue.
Specifically an eyelash.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
And no other hairs.
They usually stab me in the eyeball, and that, granted, that is worse. So maybe I should be glad.
Yeah, maybe they had no choice in the matter.
Mm-hmm.
I have no choice. I must find the tongue. Okay, so she's gonna go over and be like, "Hey, so, those two are gonna be weird for a minute. I know you can't understand a damn thing I'm saying, but we're gonna go have some fun. Let's go for a walk around the house. Let's, she's gonna just try to, take them for a walk around the house, and then
Okay. Yeah. So you're walking around a little bit.
take them to Ryland's super nature
green section.
happy place and see if she can roll around with them a little bit.
Oh, that's cute. I will say, like, you get the same dopey expression from both of them. Like, Kirsty's looking up at you like the happy dog, her tail is going, and she's just like, yes, hello. I have no idea what you're saying. You're very nice. Hello. And then, like, as soon as you start speaking and, like, addressing him, Treebender very much, like, looks up at you with the, like, big eyes, and it's just, like, happy to, like, hear you speak, but neither of them understand you. And despite that, both of them follow you out of the room. Like, they don't seem to get what's going on, but they're both like, she seems to have a plan. I guess we'll go.
Yeah, I guess as soon as they're in the green room, she's just gonna like pounce on Rusi.
Aw.
Oh, yay.
She's going to be very happy. And I'm going to say that this Ryland, like in the middle of your shopping, halfway, probably like on your way to Kadugu's, like the midnight scale, you hear Rusi kind of communicating through to you. I hope everything's okay. Irene wants to wrestle, and I have to show her how we do back in the Missouri tribe. So, hope you're having a good time. Like,
Oh my
seems to
god.
cut out after that.
I feel like he was about to like don't let her win. Oh, all right.
But they're doing that. I'm gonna do one more thing while we're here for the training, and then we're gonna pop back over to Team Buff, basically, because those are all the strong boys in one area.
Team muscles.
Team muscles, yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I think everyone has 20 strength of the three of you, right?
I think that's accurate.
Team
I do.
strength. God damn! All right, I just realized that right now. It's just like,
Yeah.
"Hey, ma'am, did your house fall over? The three of us will just pick it up and put it back into place." All right. Anyway,
Food too soon.
for this training situation, Kevin is going to be doing his best to kind of explain what he's going to be trying to teach you. So it will kind of come down to a series of roles of the training as you're continuing. But as that
I don't want to hear shit. How many times you made me roll last night?
You'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You chose that.
The fuck out of here.
He asked about it. Anyway, he sits you down at the table and like sits on one side and then sits on the tells you to sit on the opposite side. And as you kind of start to settle down, you see him. Okay, so they put us through a lot of different training exercises to make sure that we could tap into our psychic ability a little bit more, and the usual the mage hands and the jump ins and things like that. But if you tap into it a little bit more, you can find other avenues to do various things. Which for one of them is the way I teleport. Not every Gith Yankee is able to do that. That comes with intense training and focus, interestingly enough. But for now, I know you can do the basics, right? I've seen your hand before, so that's we'll start from there, and then we're going to kind of expand. See, if you sort of tap into it enough, there's kind of a way that you can I guess almost focus on other people's thoughts, and that kind of empowers your own abilities in a way. So it's not just your psychic mind, but it's like the psychic ability of everyone else. Everyone, even if they don't know how to use it, has a little bit of that. And that's part of the way that a teleport. Because if you can follow those trails, you can kind of hook into the system in a way and kind of follow that and end up where you want to be. So if this person's a target or anyone else thinking about it, it makes it easier for me to get where I need to go. But it can also make it so that certain thoughts or ideas you can manifest into something pretty simple. And he kind of looks at the table and you see him pointing towards one of the books. So that book right there, I can't read it. It's not in Gith, but because I'm sort of looking at it and focusing on it, and that thought is in my space, I can. And as he kind of points at it, you see a little tiny spark of yellow kind of come out from each of his fingertips, and you watch as he casts the levitate spell on it, and it starts to kind of just float in place about 2 feet above where it was on the table, like that. So just, I guess, following the thoughts and following that sort of mesh grid almost of everything that's around you can kind of make it easier. But we'll start with baby steps. I'm just telling you the grand scheme of things, but we'll work our way up there because it's been a while for you, I think.
Gith string theory.
I don't know what that means. So I'm going to ask you to focus as much as you can. So you have to sort of ground yourself first, and then you can start tapping into others a little bit better. So we're going to try and focus. I feel like this is going to be very difficult for you because I'm going to ask you to focus on just you and not some weird dragons or some eyeballs that we were talking to a little while ago, or Eirene, whatever she was saying. But I just need you to listen to just me and just yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna have to ask you to focus, and I'm gonna try and lead you through this. Okay,
You got it.
all right. So start breathing a little slowly now. Try and relax your arms as much as you can. Maybe put them on the chair or put them on the table. Just try and ease. And as he's doing this, he is going to roll a wisdom check to see how well he's kind of explaining it to Vhalen, which is not great because he's not terribly intelligent, but he's going to have a little bit of trouble connecting with you, and I need you to roll, thankfully, an int check because it is your ability to grasp the lesson. So this is the first round of tests. Okay, plan for him. Where is he? There he is. Dink. Okay. Oh my God. I'm gonna let you know for each round, the combined pass is a 30 DC. You guys fucking barely got it. But the brothers are focusing at the moment. And as you are kind of starting to listen to his words, he's not explaining it as in an academic sense, which is the way you're used to being taught. But maybe it's innate, or maybe because of your bloodline, some parts of it seem to kind of make sense. And probably for the first time in Vhalen's like conscious life in the last like 6 months or so, every other thought kind of seems to just fade away a little bit. Like, not that it's completely gone, but it's like dimmed down a little bit. Like, it's not as loud, it's not as pertinent. It's just you at the table with your brother trying to explain what's happening. And it's a little hard to focus on directly, but you're starting to make the connection. And with the two of you doing this, I will leave you guys and head on over to Team Strong in the city on their way back. So Irene's having a good time with the fur babies, and Vhalen is learning some psychic stuff.
He's going back to school.
To the other team. And as you guys are waltzing about, thankfully, you do know the trip back home pretty easily. Like, it's not too much of an issue at this point, especially from Kurugu's, as you have visited her many times and you know that trip. And it's not too long, probably like 20-30 minutes or so. And one thing that's nice about this city, Kimane, is it is kind of picturesque. There's kind of fountains that don't need to be there every now and then, that just like make some nice ambient sounds for the residents. And you know, even though this map doesn't seem to be, there is plenty of greenery on the tops of the roofs of these buildings, and even in between some of the trees here as well. But in general, it's nice and scenic. But you're on your way back, a smaller street, but still a very public and open area with residential spaces, and one of those said fountains in the center, thankfully most likely powered by the oasis that never seems to drain. But as you're kind of walking your way through this, I'll actually have all of you roll me a perception check, if you don't mind, Kodrono, Nirja, and Ryland.
Have I attuned my belt yet? Do
That
I have
is,
a residual attunement?
Wrong 8.
No, I don't think so.
No residual attunement?
No, unfortunately, there's no residual attunement. That'd be great. Can you imagine?
You sure?
I attuned to this before, so now it takes me 10 minutes.
I didn't fill the spot, so it's still there. It's got to still be there, right?
No, I'm sorry. It's you're not attuned yet. Ooh, Ryland, you are only
like that.
Ooh, okay. Oh shit, nice. All right, the best out of everybody. Not bad. As you are all walking, I had you all roll this mostly because you guys have run into trouble many times before. I don't imagine any of the three of you are, fully guard down, not paying attention to anything that's going on. But in keeping your eyes about, knowing the dangers of the environment and all the things that have kind of come up around you, Ryland, you're the first one to catch that on the opposite side of the road that you're currently walking down, someone commoner, a little bit taller than probably the average human, maybe somewhere like 6'2" or so, is walking in your direction. But while everyone else this morning seems to be going about their business and focusing on whatever they have in their hands, or maybe the direction they're going in, this figure from the distance, which is probably a good like 200 feet away or so, just has eyes locked on you. And from the distance, and the sun being quite bright at this hour, now that the sun has fully come up, you can kind of make out like what is expected of sort of the commoners in the morning, where they kind of shed some of the heavier layers as the cold desert night has passed and now the warmth is starting to settle in. You don't see anything alarming. They seem to have sort of a shaved head, tall, as you initially noticed, but it's just kind of weird to you that they don't seem to be looking at anything other than the three of you. But the two of you guys seem to be kind of approaching. Them coming from the other side and you coming from your side.
Zork's, is he pecking me or anything?
Oryx? Actually, hey, roll me a perception check for Oryx too. I forgot Oryx was there.
Oryx is on Nirja's head, probably.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, where are we with? Is he pecking any of us?
Like,
oh, come on.
Oh no, it's not great.
Guys, there is inspiration.
Yeah. But
it's still early. It's still way early.
Is it?
Oryx does not seem to be bothering any of you. And it, like, as Ryland, you are registering this, Kodrono, you also spot the man on the opposite side. Kind of. I did mention he is 200 feet away from you, just so you know. So
that's on red. Like as soon as he's within range, it's going up.
Gotcha. Okay, but you like, I'm just letting you know. You know, obviously at the moment that it's like, nope, there's no way I'm close enough for that.
Ryland will kind of give a little. No, like noticing that the eye contact's being made, he'll just kind of give a little.
Okay, and as mentioned, Kodrono, you kind of caught on to. You're starting to see this person walking towards you, and as Ryland waves, you watch as the figure on the opposite side walking towards you continues walking, does not slow in pace, but also kind of almost robotically waves back.
Guys, we got something coming towards us. I don't know how I feel about it.
Something?
I see him. I'm just gonna stare at him.
I mean, who waves like that? I'm kidding.
Can you just see it now after they mentioned it?
Yeah. If they're pointing it out, yeah, you see it.
Okay. Can you just see if it's like those cloaked people she saw, like way at the beginning? With her really, really high perception check way back when.
There doesn't seem to be any cloak at all. It just seems this person seems to be in like a tunic and some pants, and that's it.
Tunic and pants. And that's it. No other symbols he's wearing, no other identifying marks, just a bald guy coming towards us.
He is also 200 feet away, and like he's closing the distance, but it's not like you can catch a bunch of details. But at the moment, nothing stands out to you.
Okay. Well, nobody got in trouble for staring at things, I guess. It's just not polite. But if he wants to talk to us, he can talk to us, but let's also just be on our guard. And Foos, when he gets close enough, can I please use this?
Sure. I think it's just if you can see them, right?
For a minute.
Observing or interacting with another creature outside of combat.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, I'm concerned about how far he is away for Nirja to analyze what he looks like. And
I would say, like, the second you lay eyes on him, because the distance isn't like bonkers. He's not close enough to get details, but you can still like catch the gait or something like that. I think a warrior with your background would still be able to kind of deduce some information from him from the distance. It does take a minute, and even by the pace in which you are walking, you know that you probably don't have a minute until you like probably close the distance, or he does.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. I can say you're starting that that you're trying to focus on it.
2. Okay, so strength.
Is there any place that looks kind of like that opens up, or maybe where aren't as many people walking around? So like if we do interact with this person, we don't have to worry about like a whole bunch of people kind of scooching by us and shit.
Thankfully, because it is residential and it is kind of morning-ish, it's not too busy at the moment. There are some people who are kind of like on their roofs having, a cup of tea in the morning or something like that, but it's not wildly busy here. And unfortunately, because of the route you're taking, you kind of have to go through residential areas, and like you might be able to like backtrack and hit a main road. That's a little less, but then you might hit some whatchamacallit, like stalls or like kiosks almost, so like people who set up in the middle of the street.
Okay, so he'll just kind of like, yeah, well, let's give it a shot, I guess. He'll start walking towards this person and keeping an eye out for any changes in body language, and if he can, see if there's anybody with him.
Okay, you can give me another perception check, specifically looking for other bodies.
You should keep your eyes out for Tarasques. I hear they're here.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
because you guys got so distracted by the bald man, you didn't see the Tarrasque behind him. All right. So you're looking for another person. Nurja is attempting to do the know your enemy. If you have enough time, I will let you know what you asked for.
Cool.
And Kodrono, you said you were staring at him. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
Look for buddies.
Okay, so you're doing the same thing. You can roll me a perception check as well.
Again.
Yeah.
Actually, chance at a higher one would be good.
Oh,
It's the same. It's the same.
we're doing good. We're doing good. Don't worry. It is the same. He rolled the same.
Of course, the plus one.
We're doing great.
I'm just so good with this shit. Okay.
We're doing great.
But the two of you are staring at him, and you don't see anyone else seemingly moving with him or near him or around him. And like in your paranoia, I feel like the two of you also kind of look at your sides and such. Like even if they're not walking beside him, you don't see anyone as intently focused on you as this man. And it's about when he is roughly more than 60 feet away, less than 100. So I'm going to say 70, or let's say 80 feet. Let's say 80 feet away.
I dashed a quick 20.
I'm going to close it up. Like eyes still remain on you, but you see him kind of like step off to the side a bit, where you can see one of the folks waking up in the morning is kind of sitting right outside their doorstep. Doesn't seem to be acknowledging him at all, but he takes like one step closer to this person and still seems to kind of stare at you. But as you guys continue walking forward, he seems to kind of straighten up a little bit, and a voice that you kind of weren't expecting, very strong and almost bellowing, comes out of this man instead. Greetings and good morning, preventers. Not everyone, but 3 is probably good enough. I am here on this glorious morning to test your strength.
Oh boy. Can you schedule an appointment for later?
As a man of sportsmanship, I will give you the option to leave. However, if you do, and you watch as he kind of extends his hand from the fingertips up the arm, starts to kind of morph and become a little bit larger, a little bit stubbier, sort of grayish, very not scaly skin, but like dry, arid looking fingers and hands start kind of coming out instead of his sort of humanoid hand. And he sets this just enormous, heavy hand on the shoulder of the man who's kind of seated outside of his front door. You can leave, but I'll definitely kill him. So what do you say?
Or Vhalen.
Leave him alone. And Nurja just kind of goes to, she lifts the stuff that she's, carrying, all the alcohol bottles, just, and then
Those are definitely in bags of holding. We're carrying that shit.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it'd be funny. Like, excuse me, I have to put these on the side. No,
Don't do that to us.
More cabbages. I know, right? Oh my
god. Leave him alone. Whatever. What is the test of strength?
Are you really asking? We fight. That's what it is. Are we doing this or not?
Right here.
Right here.
In front of civilians?
You can tell the little ones to run if you want, but we're going to do this, or I kill this man.
Who's gonna pay for the damages?
I suppose you.
Ryland's going
You're the one that wanted
to.
this. We don't want it.
No, god damn it! Why? Why?
Vhalen's gonna be mad.
My leaky help.
Irene's gonna be mad.
Did
Everybody's gonna be mad.
And as you guys are starting to like think of this, you watch as like from that arm, the rest of his body seems to kind of finally morph into the more accurate body size of this creature, and he starts to just grow. Whereas before the human figure seemed to be about 6-ish feet tall, this one seems to grow until it's about 12 or so feet tall, and the face seems sort of humanoid, but there's very little skin on the face, and it almost looks more skull than it does, sort of skin. But the bottom of its jaw seems to be where the skin kind of thickens and turns into sort of like a beard of some kind. And out of the sides of its mouth, you see 2 giant tusks kind of starting to protrude. The rest of the body seems like barely clothed. There does seem to be sort of a large belt across his hips, as well as a cloak that kind of billows off from him, and shoulder pads and 2 bracers on either of his arms. But you see him kind of unsheathing what looks to be like a shorter blade, and from his back pulling off a very large, shiny, brass-looking crossbow bolt. Or crossbow, excuse me. So,
did Ryan find out if it's undead?
He's out of range of Vhalen. Unless you guys close the gap. If you wanted to, obviously, I will let you.
Yeah.
Rylan was walking the whole time.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. So
And he
you were
probably like paused when he's like, "Or I'm gonna kill this man here." But
okay. Okay.
Yeah, for
yeah, he probably picked up a more defensive stance with that. It was like,
I thought we were like in speaking distance.
Well, he's shouting at you guys.
200 feet though.
No. He's not at 200 feet. I said you guys were around like 80-ish feet.
Oh.
Yeah, that was updated. Definitely.
But let me get you to the new map so you can see what this big boyo looks like and what you're looking at.
Did I learn anything?
Not a minute hasn't passed yet, unfortunately. Hold on.
Fuck.
Ryland was also letting Rusi know that shit was going down with holy fuck. What the
That's a
shit?
good one.
What the fuck?
The-
Shit, fuck.
I like when I catch them mid-sentence when they're just like, yeah, everything's fucking shit.
What is that? Why does he have a bandolier?
I don't know. I love the band.
Why does he have a bandolier? But he was also informing Rusi to get fucking Vhalen, and I did want to say he was going to cast it. It's still up. I haven't hit it yet, but if he can, he wants to cast command.
Okay. I'm gonna say we're gonna have to roll initiative because he can watch you do it, unfortunately. So it kind of like springs everybody into initiative.
But I just speak one word, Foos.
I know, but
it's super quick.
Your action is 6 seconds. Anyway, yes, what were you saying?
There's no way we could have gotten a short rest at any point, right?
No.
Okay.
Not.
Of course not.
Ooh, Kodrono. That's a
Kodrono,
+1 though. Give him that solid 4.
Nice.
Oh yeah, get inertia.
Good roll. Nice.
Alright.
Let's start rolling some initiatives. Okay.
And yeah, shut down.
And yes.
Components for like high level magic.
Say that again?
Do we need components for high level? What was the
Only if it has a gold requirement. If it's like you need this worth 500 gold, then you need it. If you don't, then no. Where the fuck is this initiative? Oh, there it is. I'm blind.
And yeah, shut down.
And yes. Let me click him so I get it correct. Oh, he rolled not good.
Yes.
Okay.
We leave it all alone, not even for an hour.
I don't want to hear it. Y'all did some dark ass shit, and we will talk about that later. This is our session.
You know what we didn't do?
This is our session. Get out of here. Okay? Go back to your dark corner.
We didn't take it to Lee Hawking. Okay.
Go back to your dark corner.
Get
in there.
You getting into brawls with fucking ogres and onis or whatever.
Ogies?
Oh,
I said ogres and onis.
I do like
Ogies are a joke.
Ogies. I thought you said ogies. I'm like, what is an ogie?
You over there getting in fights with brolic motherfuckers.
Will you just get to your dark corner?
Oh my god. All right. Vhalen, even though I don't think he's gonna do much, you can go ahead and roll initiative for Oryx as well because he's in this bitch.
Oh my god.
If there's anything you want him to do.
Just said the bird getting it.
You should. I gave Oryx specific instructions if anything was to happen to come back or return to base.
Okay.
So his goal would be to GTFO.
He's like, I'm fucking out.
Shit.
Oh god.
Retcon on the command since I can't fucking do that before it starts.
Okay.
Can a
Okay.
bird throw up the peace signs?
Can the bird throw up the piece? Ah!
Can we get a surprise?
Oh God,
Fucking
no,
hell.
unfortunately, because he's looking at you. That old man you see in front of him is the person he was threatening. So there's a man directly in front of him. He is there, but I believe that's everyone, right? Who needs to be? I got it, Manners. Don't worry. I'll let you roll. Okay, I was like, wait, I don't see him on there. Okay, seems to be fine. Oryx deuces. Imagine, right? Like shit hits the fan, and the bird's like, bye. Right off.
I'm out.
Which is good. Which is good reason too, but it's still hilarious. Anyway, at the start of this initiative, we get going with Ninja. So
Okay.
girl, you got round.
Because I'm still exhausted from the last fight, all I can do is move up there and oh, fuck. Wrong button. I can't press any buttons. Okay. Move there. And I can't do anything else.
You can action dash and close the distance if you want. You wouldn't be able to attack, but you'd be able to like get it
Right.
if you wanted. Obviously, you don't have to. If you don't. Have to.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. But I can't click on anything because of how I did this because I'm a silly dum-dum. All right. Don't need that.
Incorrect.
Ring of minutes. Nope. Okay. 1 second. And then that's 15 feet. I have to be there, and then 10 feet. Okay. No, let me. Okay, so I'll close the distance. But I want to move here so that if anybody wants to fire anything, I'll be out of direct range, I guess. Oh wait. Hold on. Sorry. God damn son of a bitch.
Gota.
All right, so I was here. All right. I think I can I bait and switch with
The old
this
man?
guy?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Okay. So Nirja is gonna move. Nirja's gonna move here, bait and switch this guy, and give herself. I'm gonna post it.
Yep, you have to roll your thingy.
I do have to roll my thingy. Thank you for the reminder.
Oh.
Where
I
are the
thought when you were like, I'm like, you're gonna roll. No, you're gonna post it. Okay, go ahead, go for
Yeah.
it. I was like, I'm ready. Not ready. All right. So you're giving yourself the extra AC, right?
Yeah, the extra AC of 20. So I'm up to 26 now.
Okay, sounds good. And then you wanted to. I'm assuming you're swapping spots with him because I believe you can put him wherever you want. But
Yeah, if I could, I'd love to put him like here.
Within 5 feet of where he is, unfortunately. So you can't like.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So then we switch like that.
Okay, so I'll put him here, and then you go ahead and move. And
I can't click myself. Oh wait, yes I can. Sorry, I didn't. The thing didn't work. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I watched you move across the map.
Okay, and then may I? Can I bonus action use the lightning ring and prime him for shooties?
You sure can. It's your belt, but it was a.
But yes, I'm sorry, belt.
You're good. But yeah, in a very swift movement, you guys watch as Nirja kind of closes the distance, swaps out with the old man, who kind of like you do it in such a graceful manner that like he's almost spun out of position without having to do much, almost like you're pivoting him around. And as he does, you see him like, like just kind of now realizing what had happened. And at the same time as you're doing that, you guys watch as her belt seems to like crackle and flare, and then extend that sort of in a tendril of lightning. Go ahead. Yeah.
One more question.
Sure.
Did we start all those demon fights before dawn?
No, it was after dawn. Okay.
Never mind. Thank you.
Okay. Does that still go off or?
No, it does. It does. I just was asking for the sake of the charges.
Okay.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Thank you.
But yes, as I mentioned, the tendril goes off. He's primed. Whatever. So we'll move on to Raven, which is Oryx, which I assume he's booking it. Nenners?
Yes. Yeah, mid chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is action dash 100 feet per resound on the way back home.
Okay. Wow. He does 100 feet per round. God dang.
He's 50, and I assume he's burning his action, right? That's
Yeah,
another...
absolutely. No, I believe you. You're good. Which brings us to Rylando next.
I feel like he was getting ready to cast command and saw the bait and switch and was like, "Clever girl." So he's like, "Fuck," and he's gonna pull out his candle if he can and light that bad boy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's an action to light it, right?
It is.
Okay.
Yep. Unfortunately, and then he's gonna move his way here while he's lighting it, and he's gonna use his bonus action. If I can grab him, there we go. Boop. Bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite.
Do
Oops,
it.
I didn't mean to click it. I'm just meant to post it.
That's fine.
He's
There you go.
weakened because of Laby's gusting strike, so he's
So
gonna
he
be
is
fucked up.
concentrating on that.
Oh, wow.
I don't see a Thunderbolt here, so I'm going to do the blue as well.
Thunderbolt.
And that's his action, bonus action. And if he can get away with it, he's going to shout, "Citizens, flee!"
You're doing so much, but I kind of love it.
I know.
Roll me a persuasion check. You've rolled so many persuasion checks today to see how well everyone seems to kind of take to this. Although, I would say the DC is pretty low because, yeah, okay.
Did you put his free hand on his hip when he said it? Because that sounded like some superhero shit.
As the candle's like,
so light the way to freedom.
Exactly. You watch as like everyone seemed to have already been responding to like this regular human man morphing into some kind of weird skull rhinoceros face thing. So they were already kind of backpedaling away from it. But the second you do the "citizens flee," you hear like little yelps and such here and there, almost as though like some of them were paralyzed in fear, but they're now like, "Ah, shit!" Get the fuck out. But you are starting to see some of them starting to go. And actually, I should probably I'm not gonna have them do too much, but I'm gonna put them on I'll put them on the initiative order.
"Oh, you bitch."
Oh no. What happened?
Don't worry about it. Keep going.
Discourse.
Okay, sounds good. But okay, so that's the
She looked at it.
I did. That's amazing. All right, so at the end of your turn, it is nope. Why did I go? Oh, because I reorganized it. I'm very smart. I'm the smartest. Okay, there we go. So
Smart foos.
oh, thank you. Appreciate it. As you kind of step up and do the bait and switch, you see this newly formed sort of like demon with like almost no lips, kind of still managed to kind of curl back a smile with his fangs and his giant tusks coming out from his mouth. But he sort of looks down at you. Very graceful. I like it. Watch this. And as you start to like stare at him, getting ready to do your next round of attacks, likely, you see a sort of like shimmer start to come over his whole body as he starts to turn invisible in front of you. So with his bonus action, he's going to turn invisible. And then he's going to do some stuff real quick. And then he's going to, how many times did you shoot? He shoots twice. So
that's me.
It's me.
To the store.
I'm going to move him to a layer that you guys can't see so that I can do some cheesy shit. But I will say that like this is not a light creature. So Nirja, you hear like heavy footsteps kind of moving in a certain direction. It seems to be kind of moving like around you in a way. And Ryland, you hear it. You feel like you hear it like higher than your head. After that, like the heavy footprints along these buildings. So
can Nirja use her reaction to kind of point where she thinks it's going?
You can give me a perception check at disadvantage to see if you know exactly where he's going. Otherwise, you might point them.
Oh, come on, it relies on sound.
Disadvantage again.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, Nirja, you're pretty sure he went that way.
Okay.
But
so she points up there. With Miss Majesty.
And as that happens, the two of you start to hear the very loud clacking of a crossbow. And he's going to roll twice just to see. Hold on, let me make sure some shit isn't fucked. Because last time I was testing this out, it was fucked. Okay.
I'm going to say this was terrible because he said, watch this. But you can't watch it if he does it while he's invisible.
I fucking knew it was gonna freaking auto roll, and I was trying to fix it, and I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Because I'm a dingus. There we go. Yes. Okay, everything else is fine. Okay, so thankfully, a 13 and a 12 hits nobody. Let me just double check something. Makes an attack. Okay, so he becomes visible on the rooftop, but he does try a second shot because he gets 2 shots. Still nice garbage rolls for him, I guess. All right. So you guys saw him disappear, and then you guys watched as he sort of reapparated on the top of this building over here. And Kodrono, you watch as 2 bolts kind of like one skims kind of off the chest plate of your armor, and the second one lands right by your feet on your like right side. But neither of the shots seem to land, and you see him kind of bolting in another or putting in another bolt, and sort of next time, fellas, kind of getting ready for the next shot. But that's the end of.
There's just a girl.
He
What?
he said fellas. Anyway, that's the end of his turn because he only gets 2 of those. Just making sure that's correct. All right, so he's there. Kodorono, those 2 shots missed you, but it is your turn.
Mm-hmm. And that's 40 feet. Okay.
Actually, I'm going to change it to this. It's a little too chill for me.
Yeah, Kodrono, what's your alignment real quick?
What? What's my what?
What's your alignment?
Oh,
Is it Lee McGough?
it is
Good.
affirmative.
Hell yeah.
All right, carry
Cast
on.
level 1s for free.
Does he have to be? How close does he have to be?
30 feet.
Okay, yeah, you're good. You watched in the strangest thing you've probably seen in a little while. Ryland ran forward and like pulled out a candle, and he didn't take any like flint, tinder, sticks, rocks, nothing. It just lit up as he was running. But as he did so, a sort of like aura of magic and arcane kind of pulled out from that that candle, and you feel the effects of it. And you kind of understand that while within 30 feet of Ryland and his candle, because of your alignments, you can cast level 1s for free.
Sweet.
Oh shit!
I'll double first.
Hi.
Blast.
Yeah,
Start blasting.
nice start, please. Thank you, Dallas. Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, that definitely. Roll your damage at level 1, so he's a free guiding bolt. Very nice. All right.
2, 3, 2.
All right. So. Okay. Don't say it out loud, Foos. Okay.
Yeah, say it out loud.
What's x minus 11 equals?
No, get out of here. But Ryler, Kodrono, in feeling that aura from the candle, you get the hit real quick, and from your silvery palm comes a guiding bolt that hits this guy dead in the chest. So like as he's bolting his next shot in, he just boom.
I won't do that again.
And all of you see him kind of glowing in a little bit of sort of like radiant silvery color as the next person has advantage against him.
Yeah.
Next movement towards him.
Okay.
Wait, where is the thingy thing?
What thing? The candle?
Yeah.
It's on Ryland.
Oh, it's on.
So as long as you're within 30 feet of him.
Oh, okay.
I'll get his second aura out, which I think everyone should be able to see. Do you see
There
that?
you go. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh God, you were barely in that one.
Yep.
Okay, got it. All right, sounds good. Is that the end of your turn?
That's maximum.
30 feet? Yeah, I think so. That sounds about right. Okay.
Yeah.
Which brings us back to Nurja.
Okay. Do the jumping rules from the fight with the Sire of Insanity still apply? Okay, cool. So Nurja would like to jump there. To there.
Yep. Yeah, you can do that. Go for
And
it.
then do her 3 attacks.
Go for it.
Okay.
Get him.
Oh, there.
You better get him.
Yep.
Okay, so she's going to do oh, not that. Wrong button. She's going to do 1 breath weapon attack. The first
Kodrono
one.
back.
What?
Nothing.
Well, Kodrono's downstairs.
I know.
So, yeah, he's
It's
fine.
It's gonna miss him.
I'm being silly.
Shush, at least. All right. So he needs a Dex saving throw.
How Dexy is he?
Let me get that for you.
He looks super not Dexy.
He
God damn it.
God damn it. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to do my other 2 Mithril Majesty attacks.
+7? God damn.
If I hit him...
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You have advantage on the first one, which that 28 absolutely hits.
okay.
So
Sorry,
those
am I
two-
still rolling at disadvantage?
No, you're not. You're good. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Alright.
It's fine. The first one we're taking at advantage, so the 28 does hit.
Okay.
And then the 20 also does hit, so you can roll damage for both.
Dink.
Also, for your breath weapon, he takes half damage, but because he's already primed, he takes the 7 full. So
Okay. Oh, brilliant. Can I... One more thing. Can I use my superiority die to do a goading attack
sure.
on him? And I have to roll for that, right? Weapon attack is the attempt to goad the target attacking you. Do I just roll? Okay.
Fortunately, he passes, but go ahead and roll the extra damage that you do.
Shit. That one. Fuck.
You do an extra 2 points of damage. All right. So that was your action. I don't think you bonus action, but
I do. I think I have 0 bonus
Okay.
action.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Double checking one more thing. Okay. So I believe that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
If that's correct. Okay. And Oryx is flying home as fast as he can. So that's that turn. The commoners, in hearing Ryland's "Be gone, citizen," are all like running. So they're fucking off. So I'm just gonna have to kind of like scooch into different locations because they're getting fucked. Why is Brug on the map? Real quick.
What are you
Oh.
talking about?
That.
Funny that he's here.
Yeah,
Hey, Brog. Hey, how's it going?
You
Oh.
should have cheated on Padrono, you know, like Padrono's his boy.
Oh my god.
Why
I
is
can, I
Brog
can
on
roll
the map?
initiative if you want. You know,
Oh my
Yeah, go
god.
ahead.
Eldritch
Yeah,
Blast
yeah.
right
You know, Nirja, on that very same roof, you watch as a couple seem to kind of like be panicked as the two of you are now fighting on this roof. And with the large creature right next to the stairs, the two of them just kind of like back up against what's left of sort of like railing up here. But it is like a 20-foot drop, so they're both just like on the edge of this building, like Jesus Christ. Just kind of panicking. But that's there's also the old man who does not have a great movement speed, but he's gonna try and get the fuck out. So he's going over there. That's the end of the commoner's turn. So that brings us back to Ryland.
All right, Foos. Is there any way that he can get purchase on a strike from anywhere in this general vicinity?
I think exactly where you are, yes, but I think I'm going to put you at disadvantage because part of the like the lip is still kind of in your way.
What if he? It won't let me. What's it? This? No, which button? Yeah, there we go. What if he like kind of goes up the railing here and then makes a jump?
Okay, if you do that, you'll probably only get one
there.
swing.
Right there, one swing. That's so rude.
Yeah, you're just jumping real quick. It'd be real hard to get to. I would say you can stand and get 2.
Oh wait. Sorry, go ahead.
You can stand and get 2 at disadvantage, or you can try and jump and get 1 at regular.
Ninjas, what was the height thing about jumping?
If you have a running start, it is your strength score. Well, are you doing height or length?
Height and length. I don't know
It's
how
a
that
20-foot jump. Straight up.
Hold on, give me a sec. I'll get it to you.
All right, that's fine. We'll do it. We'll do the disadvantage for now. Fine.
It's been a while since I played the character, so I apologize.
Okay, no, don't worry.
Jump height. When you make a jump height, you leap in the air, blah, blah, blah. So it's equal to feet, equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
So
if you move at least 10 feet on foot.
Okay, that's not that much.
Yeah, I was like, you can't Hulk jump.
Dude, an 8-foot vertical is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. Exactly. An 8-foot vertical is crazy. Okay, so are you doing 2 disadvantage or 1 regular? Okay.
2 disadvantage.
Got my head.
God dang it.
Oh, those are 2 4s. Unfortunately, both miss. But as you're swinging, you watch him kind of like raising his foot, which as you're watching it kind of like raise up and down, his foot almost reminds you of like elephant feet. There isn't an actual like foot that kind of protrudes from it. They almost seem to be just like stumps and you can't actually see what seems to be like toenail claws of some kind at the bottom of his feet. But in a surprising display of agility, you watch him kind of dodge both of those and just look down. That was a good one. But that's your action. Were you doing anything with a bonus action or anything else?
Bonus action is going to be Rusey help.
Oh, yeah. And
I
that's
guess a quick Rusey, we're fighting. Orcs knows where. Gotta go.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then he's gonna kind of like mutter under his breath, like, "We're told not to fight in this stupid city anymore." And you bastard.
That's awesome. All right, he on his turn. Just gonna. Oh god, dang, fucking bitch. Okay.
Who you bitching? He's the bitch. Get out of here.
I'm bitching his character. She is being a bitch.
Yeah.
On his
How come
turn.
this guy didn't move? What's going on with this guy?
Oh god, I forgot about him. He blended in. I'm gonna get him
Also,
out of here.
what happened with my divine sense foos?
Did you?
I was holding that shit.
Is it an action? Because
I don't know. Is it?
okay, it is an action. So like,
God dang it! Fine, I'm
by the
taking
time
that
you
back.
close the distance, you would have had to burn an action on.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry.
I've never been a counter that food's made easy for any of us.
Poor Flandy's having a real bad
Do you
time
have
right
things that are supposed to work well? Not with foods.
now. Not right now.
All right, it's his turn. What's that bitch doing?
Oh shit! I forgot to mention. Nirja.
Okay.
I accounted for it, but I did not tell you. You notice that as you were hitting him with Mithril Majesty, for the very first time since you've held that weapon, you do not feel like you're doing full damage.
Okay.
Mithril Majesty, despite whatever creature you fought, has always hit true, but this does not seem to do the same, unfortunately.
Okay. So it's not doing as much damage, and he doesn't look like he's lost any resistance to fire or thunder damage.
Well, that you never really got like a visual for that.
Okay.
But just in hitting him, you can tell the hits aren't landing the way you'd like. Which is
Okay.
also kind of like in character jargon for you're doing half damage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
All right.
I was like, I don't know if she gets that. I'm going to explain it. So yeah, that's the sort of the hint that you're not you're doing half damage. So if someone's resistant to something, I might say something like it doesn't seem like you're hitting as hard, and that's you're doing half
Right.
damage.
Okay. All right. So would it be possible for Nirja to communicate that?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's resistant.
Good, I like it. All right. So I'm gonna double check. Okay, yeah. So on his turn, once again, you see. Okay. And he kind of like takes 2 steps forward, and with his giant sort of elephant feet, much to your surprise, he does seem to kind of disappear and turn invisible. And you watch as he does disappear, but he seemed to have been sort of lurching towards Nirja. And at that time, he's going to roll something. This is, just so you know, this is not necessarily to hit, so hold on one second.
Okay.
Oh, wait, is it going to do the thing? It might do the thing. Don't do the thing. Let's hope it's actually fixed this time. Pardon me. Okay, with advantage, he didn't seem to hit you. God, he's fucking rolling trash. But he does pop out of his invisibility and seems to be right beside Nirja this time. Who is
And no, I can't have any opportunity attack whatsoever.
No, because you need to see him walk towards
okay.
you for your thing to work, unfortunately.
Where did he do his swing, Foos?
Where did he do? Oh no! From where he was, not from.
From where he was?
From
So
where he is. Excuse me. From where he is.
Flandy's on that cheese roll.
So fucking hard with the cheese rolls, man. Let's go.
I'm on efficiency roll. Get out of here.
Fucking cheese.
You're bouncing on a cheese wheel right now.
He is gonna try and hit you with the actual dagger this time. It is not an advantage.
Okay.
It is a regular roll. Okay.
That is
Alright,
my
that's
AC
alright.
exactly.
Well, the 6+ only lasts a round, if I remember correctly, right?
Oh, does it? Oh, wait,
I'm
hold
pretty
on.
sure it only lasts for like until the next round or something.
Yeah, I don't think it's that
So
long.
that's not. Yeah,
1 second.
stay.
Yeah, until the start
I
of
know
your
it
next
does,
turn.
so I'm just gonna.
Or the next turn? Okay. All right, so... Yep.
You, Nirja, you watch as he disappeared. He was stepping towards you, but then as he kind of like, you actually heard sort of the moving of his armor or his bracers of some kind, and that kind of clued you into dodge out of the way. But he seems to have wanted to grab you, like just full grapple grab you. And when you kind of back out of the way, you see that same arm just, all right, fine. And as he kind of twists his hand, the dagger that he pulled out before seems to reapparate. And because of his size, it seems like it would be like a long sword to someone else, but to him, it's a dagger. It's a much smaller blade in his arm, in his hands. But he comes down and stabs you with it, unfortunately. And as it sinks into you, you feel a pulse of poison. I will need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Okay. Constitution. It's a normal. Okay. Constitution.
Yes.
Saving throw. Let me. I don't have
Is it
anything.
magic?
Yes. All right. She's always baller with these Constitution saving throws. I've never seen a Constitution saving throw. Ugly could not pass. Okay. So you take half of the poison damage. So instead of 29, you take 14 points of poison damage instead.
Okay.
But you feel it kind of pulse into you, but your just natural resilience manages to kind of fight it off. But that's the end of his turn. And interestingly, as he seems to like stab you and sort of stand over you a little bit, there is something to him that feels like he's studying you and your reactions. Like he seems to be enjoying himself in combat, but after he sinks it into you, he's just kind of watching and pulling out his dagger and focusing on your reaction, essentially. But that's the end of his turn, which brings us to Kodorono, who's downstairs and probably just heard his dragonborn friend make a noise as she got stabbed.
Can I bonus action help him up?
Help him up?
Toss the orc!
Or,
Toss the orc!
reaction?
It would be your reaction, but I was, if you wanted to like fucking like
He'll give control of the option. He'll be like,
he's giving you the option to alley-oop you up to the top floor. You run towards him.
How much full?
What was that?
Yeah, I guess I would need to. That's a lot of.
Yeah.
That's a lot of.
But he could basically like get you here and then like pop you up there, essentially, if you take his offered alley-oop.
Okay, hold on. Let's see what else I could do for level 1. For free level 1.
He's very excited about these free level ones.
He's very, very happy. Good job, Flandy.
Concentration. Boo.
No. Boo.
oh boy.
Not making your husband sad.
This is what I'm gonna just remind everyone to do your best to try and know what you're doing before it's your turn.
No. That's not what to do.
Yeah.
You change things because I want to hear it.
I did. No, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, you will use that assist to get up there.
All right. Give me an athletics check from both of you. You can both do it.
That's
It's
what I
really not hard, but I would just love to see how this goes. How smooth this is.
Athletics?
Athletics from both of you.
Oh, thank God. I thought you said acrobatics.
Oh, no. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
You guys rolled the same exact number. All right, so +1.
Thank you.
Thunder Bros.
Oh my god. Yeah. So
Please, can you throw me a sheet real quick?
no. He wants to put the anyway. You're good. But you like I was catching the body language of Ryland. Like, you want to boost up there? You read that immediately and kind of run up to him. And the two of you are not known for your grace, but you are known for your strength. So thankfully, managing to kind of Kodrono's boot is a little bigger than you were expecting, and thank goodness you're a furbolg, so it's not too bad. Had this been like anyone else who's like clearly lighter than your cleric friend, it probably would have been much easier. But the two of you managed to just get him up there. And whereas it could have been like a superhero landing where Kodrono comes like flying up from the side of the building, instead it's like just enough to get him like to the top of it. But because you used Ryland to help you up there, it only took you 10 feet to get where you are. So you still have 20 feet of movement, which is probably too much, but that's what you're working with, and you are now up there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna come in here and go for the swinging bang.
All
You
right.
also get
So,
advantage if you're within 5 feet of inertia.
Okay.
within 5 feet of inertia?
Because they have the pack tactics rings. Earrings.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get advantage. Yeah, exactly. Either there or the other way, whichever you prefer.
And we also have pack of clarity rings, but that's for intelligence.
That's
and
for investigation.
That's for
Yeah.
investigaciones.
Yes, it is.
Nice. You get advantage. And you do not have bless? Do you have bless? I don't think you have bless.
Oh. What?
I was like, I
No
don't.
blessed.
I didn't
Blessed
get
No
is
one
not-
has been blessed.
from
Yeah.
either of the Thunder Bros. So I'm
I
gonna.
thought about it, but it does not happen.
I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, I found it. There it is. I took it off.
Okay, sounds good. But roll again because you have advantage.
Fuck.
There it is.
Yes.
There it is.
And put-
All right.
Pull a card!
The cards are somewhere behind you. We haven't seen them in a minute.
Yeah.
Go ahead and click the.
Ew.
Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad.
Oh no.
So sad.
Oh
You can't
no.
re-roll the one? No?
Why would he be able to reroll the one?
I don't know. Doesn't he have one of those? Never mind. One of
Good divine strike shot. However, let me double check something.
Oh wait.
What's up? What's up? What's up? There. All right. When you score a critical, you can roll that weapon's damage dice and one additional time. So roll your. Oh god. Okay. So click your thing one more time.
That's what I meant. That one.
It's not a reroll though. He's adding to it.
That is huge.
Okay. I'm actually thinking of implementing something that will kind of make it easier in case we forget the cards or anything like that, like this. In which case, I'm just going to double all of your damage. So whatever you roll, we just times it by 2, which includes whatever bonuses you get to it or whatever, just to make my life easier.
Even though we don't have the cards, can we still get our lovely dubs to say double damage really loud?
Yes. Could you give us a patented double damage?
Double damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay. So let me add up all this damage because you got the divine strike and then you get to roll twice. To that. Okay. So
I'd offer to help, but I don't know what he's resistant to.
yeah, that's why I'm like weird shit. Okay. You're right. Okay, so as you're hitting, much like Nirja, you're noticing that the physical damage from your hammer does not seem to be doing as much damage as you're expecting. However, the thunder hits harder than you're expecting because he does seem to be primed. And your divine strike does seem to do regular damage. So I had to do some fucking weird ass math because some stuff was doubled, some stuff was regular, blah blah blah. But through all that, you did do damage. And you're
just be like, hey, Google.
You hear that, Pathfinder? Thunder damage should do damage.
I am saying it out loud. Okay, so I have to roll a strength saving throw when he gets stunned, and I'm real scared.
He's a strong boy. Hey, we can use our inspiration to lower it if she passes.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay, hold on. This is a magical effect. Okay, he gets advantage.
No, no, he doesn't. Just kidding.
He does get advantage. Okay.
Yes.
Whoa.
You're fired! Go and get out! This is garbage! I'm
How do you?
I always roll garbage against you! Why?
I rolled at one of our emotes.
We need some vuvuzelas and cowbells when this goes off.
I think one of the emos has to be your fucking hammer or some shit.
Yeah, it really does.
Okay. My big boy is stunned right now.
Yeah.
So, as he seems to be studying everybody, Kodrolo just comes out of nowhere and just solid connection against him. And initially, you see like his ribs kind of like moving, and then the rest of his body like recoiling after that shot. And there's still an arrogance about him as he's like, "Oh, that was a good shot." And then after that, it's almost like Kodrolo pushes a button in a way. It's like, here's the divine strike, so a bit of radiant damage kind of pulses through him. and then that thunderclap goes off at the same time. And as the both of those seem to just kind of radiate in a blast of arcane and divine magic, as it kind of clears from that bright burst of light, you see him just like stunned until the end of his next turn. Oh God, that's it. Yeah,
Which is after everybody else's turn. Let's go.
Everyone else's turn. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, we're good. Jordan, that was your action. That was just your action. You still have a bonus action swing, which you do have advantage on because he's stunned.
Turn him into a member of Stars.
You can bonus action swing again if you want.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's an advantage for many reasons. That hits really damage.
It really did.
All right, so the thunder damage is doubled. Okay. Doing some weird fucking math here. So after he gets stunned, Kodrono takes a second and then just concussion consequences. The Kodrono fight.
Yes. Amazing.
Kodro sequences.
Oh God. All right. I'm filing for divorce.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. This is fucking amazing, and I love you so much. I love you. Nirja, you are up against this stunned big boy.
Okay, I know what I'm doing. I only have 2 breath weapons left, so I'm firing at him both at advantage because of the pack rings, among other things.
Well, this isn't an advantage thing because it's a save, but because it's a dexterity saving throw and he's stunned, he auto fails. So he stop laughing at me. So from those 2 breath weapons, he takes 46 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay, and then 46 points of damage. So I have no breath weapons left in me, just burps, and then I'm gonna hit him with Mithril Majesty.
Damage. Yeah, that hits. Roll your damage.
Damage, swashing, and I have 1 more superiority die. I want to try, I guess. Hold on 1 second. Let me read. Nope, that's not gonna help. Okay, I'm gonna try and go to attack him 1 more time with my superiority die.
Okay, roll your damage. Yes, roll wisdom saving throw.
Ain't gonna be able to do shit.
Is not. Listen. What is your DC for your stuff? I think it's
15.
15. Okay, so he passes.
Yeah.
There still seems to be some mental acuity, even though he is physically inert.
Oh boy.
So that's your action, and I believe no bonus action, and that's it.
Yeah, I have 0 bonus actions. Can I prime him again?
How long does the prime last?
It lasts 1 turn. Hold on 1 second.
Well, if it lasts 1 turn, then it wouldn't have counted for this round because you primed him the very first round.
Charges at dawn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wear this belt. Hold on.
Okay. Get back to me on that. Don't worry about it. That's not that important. That's okay. Raven or Oryx is running his ass off or flying. The commoners are kind of I'm gonna have these 2 roll a wisdom check to see.
This is it.
Okay.
I fucked up.
Nope, they're panicking. What was that?
I think I fucked up. It's for the start of my next turn.
Okay, right. So certain things, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna keep things as is. Don't worry. But if we want,
I'll remember that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Thanks.
It's all right. No worries. But these 2, like Rylan, as you're down the stairs and you're kind of like you're tall enough to kind of like see over the edge, so you can see everything that's happening. But these 2 commoners on the other side seem to like look at the creature, then look at Rylan, and they're both just like huddling in the corner, like terrified. They don't seem to be moving, unfortunately. But
Rylan just like half of this.
Exactly. It's just like antlers and like a helmet. Oh god. Yeah. Oh, glad you like the name Mithril Majesty. That's the Nirja's dope ass weapon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm just having these guys run off.
It's not a staff.
It is
not a staff, and it's not a spear.
No, it is not.
And Nana did that on purpose just to make me mad.
But that's the
Let
end
go
of
of the need for syntax, girl, and you shall be freed.
That's not syntax.
Anywho, Rylando, you are up. At the end of, sorry, good.
At the end of?
This round, I'm just going to pop back to the other team, which is literally just going to be them being like, Brucey says something bad's happening, and Orcs, for some reason, is running his ass real close to me, but we'll get to that in a bit. Ryland, it is your turn.
All right, I assume he has no problems with this maneuver here.
Absolutely not. Go for it, buddy.
Sweet. As he's walking by, he's like, sorry, excuse me, pardon me. Lovely house.
Very nice.
Don't tell the kings.
Don't tell the kings.
What?
Oh my god, hold on. Let me double check.
Don't tell the kings we out here scrapping on these streets.
That 18 barely hits.
Me and B Hawking. We never left.
Okay, all right, here we go.
And you still have your thundering
Here's one. Boo.
Ow.
Oh wait, is he considered one of that might not land? Is he Mace of Disruptionable?
Remind me exactly what it.
I think it's Undead or Fiend.
Okay, just making sure. In your first shot against it, much like Kodrono and Nirja, the physicality of your weapon is not doing as much damage as you'd like. However, you feel the Mace of Disruption pulse a little bit stronger, and you are confirming that this creature is probably undead or fiend of some kind.
All right. If I were to do my regular, actually, hold on. Let me roll this in order. Here's your Thundering Smite.
Ooh.
The 8 doesn't apply, obviously.
Yeah, but
I don't know why it keeps
damage.
putting out
Actually, no, it
every
does not double damage because it's not primed anymore. Let me get rid of that.
He's not primed.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna.
Well, no, could I have done it on my turn as
Yes,
a
you
bonus?
could have. Correct. I'm sorry. Yes. Yes. So he's primed again.
Yeah, take that.
I'm doing it at the beginning of each of my turns, goddammit.
Just make sure you know how many charges you have left.
Oh yeah, I'm counting. Yeah.
All right. So there's that, and then I assume. Wait, no. Is it? Does he get the Undead Smite? I don't think he gets the Undead Smite. It's probably a Fiend.
I'm doing some
Probably
math. Okay, so
There's going to be a Smite with that.
oh, okay,
First strike.
fighting on top of your smite.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if it's the
Double your pleasure,
only
double
undead
your fun,
this one.
double your smite, and fuck Fooz's encounters.
If the target is undead or a fiend, it works for both. All right, cool. So it should still go off as well. So here's this one.
Yep.
Don't whip this on Flame. It's your husband who did
Oh,
this.
this is great. I'm having a great time. Like please do not take my sass for me being
God
bad.
damn.
The 15 doesn't hit because
What?
that doesn't
15
apply to
doesn't
that.
hit.
Yeah, that only applies to the swing. This time it will, because here's the second swing. So that 11 there, unless you
So
want
you're
to take a
smiting
little
on both because you have all these first
You
level
damn
spells?
right I am. You damn right I am. You motherfucking damn it. That's only 4.
Okay.
Take all that minus
Wait,
the
so-
8 and
What was that last? What was that 1d6 for?
15. Where do you see 1d6?
The bludgeoning 11 damage.
That was his swing with the mace.
Okay. Oh, okay. I got the thunder smite mixed up with your second hit. Gotcha. Okay, we're good.
Yeah,
We're good. I hear you. I got you.
Also, does he need he needs to make strength saving throw.
I need to do geometry to get this fucking math correct. Give me a second, and then. All right.
I need to do geometry.
We need to figure out the rules.
All right, so it was 9 plus
Yeah.
No, it's
11.
I got it.
There's
Don't worry, don't worry.
resistance. There's we.
Yeah, there's certain resistances that are a pain in the
Can
butt.
I help?
Some
Give me
things
some
that are-
equations. I'll punch him in.
Can I help? Give me some equations.
I very much appreciate it. I got it. Don't worry. I was-
Everybody within 300 feet hears a loud thunder crack.
Oh my god! Blows out
Additionally, must
windows.
succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone.
Yo, just keeping this in mind, just so you remember. You just said don't tell the kings, and then you went with your mace.
Also,
all right.
Ryland, if you do that and knock him straight, is it gonna go straight into Nirja?
No, I think he might just be like over the edge, man.
Yeah, I imagine it'd be kind of like it's with the swing.
Honestly, because he's stunned, I'm gonna say you have like control of where you want him to go because this man is stunned.
Yeah, he's trying to get him away from the friendlies behind him.
Right. I'm just double checking something because I know
That's a
when you're
great
stunned, you auto fail Dex, but I feel like you
It's
should.
strength.
I feel like
Yeah,
you
so-
should fail strength. Yeah, you do. You automatically fail. That's what. Yep. You automatically fail
Hell yeah.
strength and dexterity saving throws, and I thought so because I was like, I don't think he should pass. He does not. Flandy, put some arrows. Where do you want this big boy to go?
Diagonal. Send me that motherfucker
right, so-
away.
This is some heroic shit.
Does he?
man.
Does he take falling damage?
He takes falling damage, but as you're like running up, there's 2 swings, and both of them seem to like crack with thunderous energy, and both of them with radiant energy as well. And like he's almost like juggling in Tekken, right? Like that first shot gets this guy off his feet, and the second one is
launcher,
kind of like
hell yeah.
shoving him out with like the second shot in midair. And even though he's stunned, you see his body kind of like flailing off the roof. And then
Is he ragdoll off the building like it's Grand Theft Auto or some shit? Please,
but he flies off the other end of the roof and like is pretty honestly amusing, probably for all 3 of you, because none of you are up against the lip. So you guys watch as his limbs slowly disappear behind the like, side of the building, and a resounding whoomp and a cloud of sand and dust kind of like float up from where he clearly landed on his back, and takes an extra 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
I rolled pretty well as he went down. Okay, so he's at that. Ryland, is that the end of your magnificent turn?
It is not, because we're gonna go ahead and bonus action cast Thunder a Smite again. So he's ready. He's not actually swinging it yet, but he's preparing.
He's just getting it ready. Sounds good. All right, so
Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Is he a large creature?
Yes, he's large.
I assume he's a large. Yeah, no. Okay, we'll keep it.
Okay.
The Snaring Strike is probably not the way to go right now.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, larger. Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's typing that thundering strike.
Sounds good. All right, so at the end of your turn, it's the beginning of his turn, and if I remember correctly, it's the very end of his turn that he is no longer stunned, which means he can't do anything. He's still prone. So I'm just gonna make sure that I remember he's prone by putting the "whoops, I fell" icon on him. I can't find it because I'm blind. Hold on, where is it? Oh, there it is. There's the "whoops, I fell." All right, so he's on his back, he's prone, but at the start of his turn, you just kind of like hear him coming to, and just oh, that one definitely. Turn, which brings us to Codrono. Fuck me up some more, I guess. Let's go. Codrono, you're up.
We need to be this trio more often.
Yeah.
It's so good. All
How
right.
far of a drop is that?
It's 20 feet.
How?
Plus, he's got to be at least 10 feet tall. So it's
Right, if you land on him, it's a little less than 20 feet.
Yeah.
That's my plan. If you weren't catching.
Oh, I figured. Yeah, I know. I got you.
You're thinking what I'm thinking.
Up and swing.
So you're swinging on your way down.
He's gonna swing after he lands.
Okay, good. Give me your your attack roll at advantage because he's still prone. So you're coming down. He seems to be barely coming to, but you have the stack. Go for it.
Poor Foos.
No, this is amazing. This is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that absolutely hits. Roll your damage.
Oh my goodness. What the fuck?
You okay?
He's not even bloody yet? Fuck.
All right. Since he was primed, the thunder damage does extra. Okay. Don't laugh at me, Plandy. All right. So as he gets knocked off, and not a second after that happens, Codrono just runs and leaps off the roof like a warhammer up over his head, and then you just hear "oh!" at the very bottom as he lands on him, or lands and does damage. So that's your action.
Move a little bit. Can I move a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. That was only like maybe 10 feet of your movement. Yeah.
Try to block some of his AC.
Okay, sounds good.
Be like, well, thank you. That's it.
Okay, roll.
Oh, actually, yeah, smack again. Yeah.
Okay,
Smacks.
you can roll an intimidation if you, or intimidation or persuasion, whichever you think Codrono's doing. If you're using intimidation, you can use your strength instead.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. Nice. We're gonna double both of those. Yeah. And then, yeah, because you get another one. Yep. Good. Just, yeah, he's bloody now. He's not looking great.
Yeah.
He's in not great territory right now. All right, so hold on. Let me do the correct damage for this.
Holy shit.
Okay, he does this. Intimidation. Great. All right, so you rolled a. By the way, Dubs is doing all this badass shit with a cat in his lap this whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like he's just chilling. He's having a good time. Hold on, let me just get the Dubs and Nubs cam for you. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Amazing.
Yep. So they're having a good time. But with your intimidation and the extra damage that you do, you see him take that extra shot and people who want to test you, of course. This is fun. Like he says through like blood kind of spurting out from his teeth. But he is still up. That's your action, bonus action, and shit talking. So that's the end of your turn. So at the start of the round, we're gonna take a quick break, but I'm gonna just have like a very quick moment in which Eirene is playing with the fur babies, with both Treebender and Rusi. But in the middle of that, you just see Rusi kind of like freeze up and then like look at you and kind of start like panicking a little bit. But because you went to the other room, you see her like bolt out of the room and leave you. And like 4 seconds after that, you hear her footprints come back to you. And then like her muzzle will wrap around one of you, like a fabric, like part of your shirt, and try to like pull you over into the study. And she like leaves, comes back, seems to have forgotten you, and then tries to drag you over to where Vhalen is.
Okay, what's going on here?
And as she does so, Treebender does follow along because Treebender and Eirene. But as you are training with Kevin, you get a very panicky Rusi kind of like entering the room, and just like her tail's wagging, but it's very like stress wagging, and like her body language is very much like something's wrong, something's wrong. But she can't speak, but she can understand certain languages. So
I mean, I imagine that like there's been so many incidences of something being wrong that I think Irene's starting to pick up on.
Yeah.
Communication skills.
Yep.
You get advantage on your "there's something wrong" check.
Yeah.
Correct. But
yeah, she follows. It's just like, oh no, is it Vhalen? Oh no, she starts running towards the room.
Oh god, yeah. So as the dog comes in, you see Kevin looking over, and that's not normal, right?
What?
Oh yeah. Hey, could you sense their minds coming into the room? Could you feel that?
I heard them.
Okay, no, we'll get there. Something's wrong. I think something's wrong.
You look okay. So you're not.
No, Rusi, what's wrong?
Wow.
Rusi just kind of like still panic mode. She can't speak, but she understands plenty of what you're saying. But you kind of get the idea that like kind of gesturing towards like the front door of the whole mansion, basically, or the estate.
Vale's gonna do a quick sense if Oryx is around, because he knows that was his obviously mission for him.
Yeah. So okay, Oryx goes 200 feet or 100 feet per round, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly. 100 feet per round. He's removed 3 based on where you guys are. How far does he need to be to communicate with you?
100 feet.
Oh, really? I thought it was like a mile. Oh no, a mile is when you like lose track of him, right?
I think so. Yeah. To communicate, if I'm not mistaken, it's 100 feet. It's if I was like a warlock, it'd be like the plains.
Yeah.
But
because he is close, but I think like you can sense him further than that, though, right?
okay. Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I'm just making sure. Post a find familiar thing for me if you don't mind, just so I.
Go it.
If you don't mind, so I'm not going crazy.
I mean,
Nanners,
yeah.
listen. Supposed to be on my side.
I'm always on your side.
Ooh, there it is.
Shit.
Okay.
It's Catrona you gotta worry about.
Yep. If he appears, you can tell. Yep. Okay.
Your familiar must be within 100 feet of
During
you.
this time. Yeah.
To communicate. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You could like work into it, I guess. But anyway, I'm just gonna say that he's out of range. But you can kind of sense he seems to be approaching. But
He'll go to Irene. Can you haste me in like 30 seconds?
Yeah, who else?
We need to go. Kevin, come on.
Yes. What?
Wait, hold on. I guess I'll dimension door to catch up with you.
No, just run. Come on. So he's just going to bolt for the door. Kevin, can you fit in this bag?
You want me to jump in the bag?
I do.
Where the dead body was?
No, but the body's in the table right now.
No, was.
You're not here.
The body was.
Yeah, all right. Oh God, that's weird. All right, just like hop in. But as you guys are kind of like formulating this plan, we're gonna take our break because the combat kind of pushed it back. So I hope you guys aren't like dying for a break. But
I'm dying.
I'm dying to kill this bastard.
I'm so sorry. You guys are gonna do it real quick because fucking Kodo Rotor ruins my shit. But anyway,
I love how he's like sitting there with the hood. He's like, yeah.
having a great time. Yeah, I'm like, again, I want to reiterate, I am not at all upset. This is fucking amazing. And I'm just so impressed with my inability to roll well against you, man. He has a plus, like, what, 9 was it to strength? Your DC is 12. I have to roll a 4 or higher. Advantage. I rolled a 1 and a 3. What? Anyway,
I love it. It was great. I love you describing it as getting ragdolled.
yeah, he 100% ragdolled off the roof and they got his ass whooped.
I imagine one of those starfish ones. It's like,
Yeah.
I love it for you in the D&D times.
Oh my God.
I love the Kushroda.
But we're gonna say it's 11:26. Let's be back at 11:35. And let's keep this going. But we'll be back. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
was hoping you would keep singing, but welcome back. We're back.
Oh my God, he's
We're
done
back
again.
again. And we're copyright struck. All right, so
Yeah, we're coming around to Jack. Oh my God. Yep. All
Thunder
right.
Bros are at it again.
Thunder Bros are doing
I love that.
some work. Anyway, we're catching up with the team again. Team Strong
Got inertia this time.
is doing some work right now. The other team, the conversation that you guys had in terms of like knowing something was wrong and like about to leave the house kind of thing. I'm gonna say that happened over the like 3 or 4 rounds of combat, so like each 6 seconds or whatever for like that kind of stuff to be happening. So you guys are probably at like your front door, either about to cast haste or something like that. You guys are like moving your way out of the place. But we're gonna pick back up with this round. So Nirja, it's your turn, girl.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Honorary Thunder Bro. I am the lightning.
Oh,
All right. Anyway, so
Team Storm.
yeah, Team Storm. There you go. So Nirja had the exact same idea Condrono did, but she wants to lead with the blade.
All right.
Downward.
Skewer. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Go.
skewer and like land next to Condrono, if at all. Not land. Like skewer him, land on him, fuck him up, and then like slide off.
Okay. He is prone, but it he can defend himself. So I don't know if you'd be able to like land on him. I would say like you could skewer him and like land beside him easily.
Okay.
If you are trying to stand on him, there's going to be an athletic or an acrobatics check.
Okay, never mind. So then I'll skewer and land next to him. What would you like me to do?
I'd like you to roll to hit.
Roll. Okay, I'll roll my 3 attacks because I am out of breath weapon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Go for it. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, did I do? Fuck! I did it again.
Did what?
Oh, advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, because he's prone.
prone. Exactly.
I'm a silly person.
You are, but that's all right. You the first and the last hit. So go ahead and
Got
roll
it.
the damage.
And a boop. Can't add anything on top of that because I have no superiority die left, and don't have bonus action. Oh fuck, Foos! I forgot. The poison.
Yes.
Does that add every round?
Nope, you resisted it because you passed your constitution.
Oh, I did. Okay, so
it's not a thing.
then I will land next to him.
All right. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
All right, sounds good. Oryx is still running his ass off. And actually, even though you guys aren't on this map, I'm gonna have you roll initiative just to see like how quickly you guys are gonna get there. I know there were some hasty shenanigans and stuff going on, but I'm gonna move you onto this map, and then if you guys don't mind rolling me initiative, which is basically just gonna be like you guys chatting essentially.
Sure.
But give me a second. I need to go find you guys first, so don't roll yet. Where are you guys? The Preventer's Estate. I have so many maps. I don't know
So many maps.
So many maps.
She's got all the maps.
So many maps. Okay. Let me not take the corpse with me because you guys left him either on the table or in your bag. I don't know if in your bag.
Corpse is
It's on the
running
table.
with us.
You just left the dead body on
He's
the
just
table.
gonna drag it
Like,
on the street.
We
He's
don't
running
like
with the corpse.
as far as they're concerned,
Corpse
their friends,
bouncing off the ground.
yeah, their family is in danger. That corpse is granted a bargaining chip, but they gotta go.
I understand, but that's amazing. So go ahead and roll your initiatives, and we'll get to you next round. But make sure you select your token before you do.
Where's my token? There's my token. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and roll
That
it.
brings us to Rylando as the commoners continue to kind of run away, and with that guy,
Whoa, whoa.
you guys are gonna.
Oh,
That's a 3, baby.
oh, ooh. Yeah.
Good. But Rylando,
Yes.
nice. Rylando, you're up.
He's gonna fucking do a running jump, like do one of those like side hop things, using his forearm with his mace still in his hand to hop over the ledge and then swing on his way down. Hopefully,
Okay.
Just a
he's aiming
pile
for
on.
center mass.
Advantage.
The first one's gonna be a swing, and depending on what happens with that, depends on what's gonna happen for the second one.
Okay, gotcha. Go for it.
Ba-ba-ba.
So shouldn't he have to roll to see if like his arm or leg or something is caught in the geometry since he ragdolled?
Normally I would, but at the moment he seems that bug seemed to have been patched, so he's okay.
Oh, okay.
That bug seems to-
Unfortunately, a 14 misses.
That is unfortunate.
As you're coming down after getting bludgeoned by Kodrono and then slashed by Nirja on the way down, he seems to be kind of getting his senses about him and surprisingly agile for his size, kind of rolls out of the way. Hop on, Bob. That's pretty much what's happening. But you do land beside him. How come Rusi is rolling for the Mace of Disruption?
Yeah, why is that?
Because I forgot to switch it back.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna go through another swing then, because he didn't get to do what he wanted to do.
Okay, so you're still rolling. Yay. Yes, 22 absolutely hits.
All right, get ready for a whole bunch of shit.
Here we go. I'll get my calculator out. Let's go.
Thank you.
Yep.
Boop, second page. Here's this one. And if I could just get one of those. Oh wait, he can move now, right?
He can move now, yes.
Yeah, he can move now. So I need a strength saving throw.
Oh, because of his
DC
thunder
17.
attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's fine. Don't worry. No pressure. It's good. It's a magical effect. He gets advantage.
Was it a good disadvantage because of Chrome?
No, because this is no. Unfortunately, it's not. Don't worry. I'm fucking rolling.
Yeah.
Straight trash.
Wow.
All right. Where do you want my big boy to go?
There's really nowhere for him to go.
Okay, so you're just gonna put him 10 more feet into the ground.
But further into the there you go. Fucking
Oh,
Furbolg lands on him. Bam!
Yeah.
That's where you belong.
And again, there is a incredibly loud thunderclap that just like echoes through all of the buildings and alleyways that you guys are in. And once again, another like cloud of whatever sand was left that didn't get kicked up from when his whole ass fell on this fucking ground. Some more gets kicked up from the freaking thundering blows or thundering smite. Excuse me, thunderous smite. And
Yeah, Ryan.
Yeah.
I think he told the Kings.
Twice.
we
One
don't
for
know.
each of them.
They're definitely not within 300 feet. And speaking of bonus action, fucking reprime.
thunderous
Oh,
smite's
yeah.
attack, baby. All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
So that was your bonus action, your action, and a bit of your movement. I assume you're standing there.
Yeah, because there's no way for him to position for flanking, I assume.
Yeah, unfortunately, because of that. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, so finally, my big boy gets to go again. Jesus. All right. Bugley, you didn't reprime him, right?
I mentioned that I want to do that every single time, but I forgot to mention it at the end of my turn.
Okay, you do have to say it at your turn, so
Okay.
I will say you don't have it at the moment. I know you gave me the like general thing, but like just because of whatever charges
Okay.
you have or whatever, I will need you to say it directly.
Okay.
Okay, so for that, at the start of his turn, he stands up for the first time in like a round. But he stands up and just sort of looks over all of you and like rolls one of his shoulders, and as it rolls, you actually see it kind of like pop out and he pushes it back in. It's just, this has been fun.
Had that before.
Let's see how this goes then. And he seems like ragged, but still excited to be there, strangely enough. But once again, you see his whole figure start to kind of shimmer as he goes invisible.
Is he below 25 hit points?
No, he's not.
Is it a spell?
What'd you say?
Is it a spell?
It is not. It is a ability of his. But he goes
Does my
invisible.
bright light shine through him and I can tell where he is because of the bright light that's coming off the base?
No, unfortunately, it's not like it's a magical invisibility. It's not like a predator sort of like. If I found that, I'll still flee the bitch.
Oh, that.
I do appreciate it though. But
Or
you guys,
opportunity attacks? What the fuck?
you can opportunity attack at disadvantage because you can't see him. But if you
Yes.
you can swing in that general area if you want.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
go for it. Go for it.
Damn.
Nice. One does hit.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see a reason why not to.
Wait,
Swashy.
does he bleed with the hit?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me double check. I think if he takes damage, does he pop out?
You better, fucker.
No, he doesn't.
So, no?
Actually, he does not.
Wow.
Interestingly enough.
Yes, fucking.
Well, that's my horror shoving.
Yeah, his is unfortunately that misses. Nirja, probably because of just the range she has, gets a sweeping strike in, and just the length of Mithril Majesty, she has like a 10-foot range, manages to kind of like make a connection against him as he's going, and the two Thunder Bros unfortunately miss. But you actually kind of watch some of his blood collect on like the blade of Mithril Majesty, kind of confirming your hit, not only with the intensity of hitting him too, but still doing half damage, but you do manage to land that shot. So he takes damage on the way out. And he has a weird magical ability. Anyway, so as he's leaving, you guys once again feel those kind of like thunderous steps around you. Thunderous because thunder's on the brand, I guess. As this very heavy creature moves around each of you, and Kodrono, you kind of feel a little bit of weight behind you before he goes in. Actually, no, I'm sorry. You do not feel that. You don't feel anything. You just know he's moving away. But he's going to take a shot at advantage. And just so you know, I don't think I rolled higher than a 6 on his attack rolls.
Now that you say that.
Who's he swinging on?
What'd you say?
Who's he swinging on?
Bless you.
You don't know yet. It's Kodrono. But advantage. I think 24 hits. 24
Beats it. Yeah, because I think he's one above me.
Yeah, 22.
Okay, so he does hit. So hold on, my cat is like not deciding whether he wants to be up here or not. Are you coming or not? You hanging out? What are you doing? So for the first time since this fight has started, he's just like stretching and walking in front of me right now. One of the thick bolts from his crossbow makes connection with Kodrono. And had it been on a slimmer person, it probably would have been way more alarming. But even still, the force and weight of this bolt kind of like sinking into your armor does its expected lots of piercing damage. But they do seem to be coated in what seems to be acid, as your flesh and blood seem to kind of boil a little bit as it hits you. So you take 16 points of piercing and 17 acid. And as he does that, hold on one second.
He stole those subscribers. Give them back.
He is also going to kind of, as he hits you with this, after he shoots, I did the bow and arrow. He's using a crossbow, so it's just like he used the crossbow. His extra hand kind of like reaches out and sort of seems to manipulate something about that arrow. And as it's kind of floating through, and right before it hits Kodrono, you watch as the tip seem to flash just a little bit of purple on it. Actually green, I'm sorry, not purple, green. And Kodrono, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. You are within your buddy's aura, so you
Yes!
+5. But go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Is it a magical effect?
I actually believe it is.
He would have advantage, I believe. Which one is it? Hold on.
Doesn't he take half or something? I don't remember what it was.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it a spell?
It's not a spell.
Okay, well then never mind. You don't get advantage.
Okay, just kidding. Yeah, I think is your mantle magical effects, or is it?
Yeah, I think it's a spell.
Okay, if it's specifically spell, this is not a spell.
Saving throws against spells, yeah.
Okay, so
either way, fuck you, 27.
It must make or be okay. So after the blue or the green kind of like hits and sparks, almost as if he was kind of keeping track of exactly what abilities you were using, you watch as like a bolt of lightning seems to just manifest above Kodrono and strike into him, using that bolt that is now like stuck in his chest as like a lightning rod. And as it goes through you, you take 18 points of lightning damage because I rolled like garbage. You take the full damage. However, in that Constitution save that you passed, you do feel as though you kind of warded off something. Likely there was an attempt to kind of stun or incapacitate you in some way. But Kodrono ain't no bitch, and you're good to go. So that was his first shot. He's going to shoot again because he gets 2 shots.
Wait, so I take the whole 18?
You take the whole 18, yes.
Plus
You don't get to
Plus
stun
the 16 and plus
Kodrono stun you.
Yeah,
He doesn't become visible.
he does. I'm doing that
Oh.
right now.
I'm just okay.
But yeah, he's there. His second shot is against Rylando. No, Rylando.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, does not hit. Do you want to describe how you either blocked it or got out of the way?
feel like he was like intently like he was trying to listen, and then he heard the shot go off, so he like opened his eyes to look.
Mhm.
He's like, it sees him, and he's like,
What? Did he really dodge like that?
I feel like it's one of those like ugly dodges where you're like, oh my! He's just making eye contact. And he's just like, oh, that was close.
He's making weird noises while he dodges.
I love it. I love it.
So yeah, you see him kind of miss that second shot. He just maintains eye contact on you and is just, I thought you'd be slower. But that's the end of his turn because he used his action.
Come closer and find out, bitch.
Bonus action already. He's done. Okay, that's the end of his turn, which brings us to Kodo Rono.
Damn it.
Ninners,
Yeah, he's
Yes.
tell me this man didn't just dodge by lean back.
Away.
That's-
Is he
Rather
considered?
don't dance. He just put up his pants and
Lean back.
rock.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
Lean back. Lean back.
Yeah.
Lean back.
Okay.
Uh,
Sorry, while he's doing this, I was just noticing that we have Austin Powers and Mass Effect links in our Discord. And I want to watch them so bad, but this is very important. So anyway,
Where did that happen?
you continue with your turn, but I'm going to look at that when we're done.
Oh my gosh. I do want to watch that too.
Yes. Thank you.
We'll get there,
Microcosmic
Micro.
God.
I promise. It looks amazing. I'm excited.
He's gonna, Bruno's gonna probably do something like this. So he's gonna be like, hey, son of a bitch, stay right there and make him.
I will also mention you can climb the building. It just takes like it counts as like difficult terrain. So if it's 20 feet to go up, you have to use like 40 feet to climb. Just in case you were wondering. And if you jump on the way, it can kind of lower it a little bit, but just so you know.
All right, cool. Yeah. Anyway.
Or you can ask Nirja for an alley-oop.
Nope, because you don't have your reaction.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Thank you.
So, okay, your DC 17. He needs to make a what? Wisdom. Okay, he gets advantage because it's a magical ability.
Oh, shit.
Spell and wisdom.
Oh, you fuck. Fuck you, you fuck.
Hey, one of those levels is free, so it only counts as a 4th level slot.
Yeah.
Hey, the fucking.
No, that's not how it works.
Inspiration.
Meets and beats it, so he does pass.
So what about the inspirations?
You can roll against him if you would like.
You just need.
Hold on, if we're gonna roll, have Dennis roll because no matter what, he'll win. I love you, friend.
You're so rude.
Wow.
Hey man, I am the president though. He's not wrong.
Watch him roll a fucking nat 20 on this shit.
Would you like to roll your inspiration?
I'm rolling it. Okay.
It's between you
You
and
don't have to. You don't have to. I'm just
Yeah.
talking shit.
Oh, yeah, I'll roll.
I'm spreading the love. We've been beating up on Foos for a bit.
No, that's great. Oh, that was a great
Oh,
job.
I called it. I fucking called it. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
So miraculously, he should have passed, but instead he gets a -3.
Oh, fuck. I
And,
called that
um,
shit too. Oh, I'm
never
sorry.
met
but
her.
this-
Never met an encounter my husband couldn't break, so he's now paralyzed. On top of this roof.
This is great. Good job. Ninners.
Oh my god.
We're downtown.
Dennis, if you don't already, you have another inspiration.
It's incredible.
I'm sorry.
So that was your action. You have movement and bonus action.
You don't want to climb?
A whole lot of them. Yeah. I guess I could because it's gonna.
Oh my god, that was great.
Assassin's Creed, your way up.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. So the girl is gonna climb.
Don't fall and lose that concentration.
Mhm. Well, if you climb, you barely get to the top.
Okay. fine.
Because it's 20 feet and it's difficult terrain technically climbing, so your 30 feet would be eaten up real quick because it's 20 feet straight up. But if you leap, then you can get to the like barely get to the top essentially. So you pull yourself up after that,
Yeah.
and you see him.
That's right.
still, like,
It is
Where's
difficult
the
to read.
the stun, he was kind of like wavering in place, as you're very used to it. But with the paralyzed, you see him like just kind of seizing and staring at you, like very upset. But that's the end of your turn, I'm assuming.
Once you're talking, so who sent you? How do we stop this?
Like he wants to respond, but you're just getting like. But that's it.
You guys should just ragdoll him off the building a second time.
Carry him up the building.
Wait, what Yes, exactly. Yeah. All right. So at the end of this round, we're gonna say team studying and now panicked is on their way out. Is there something you are all doing kind of like in this round to like close the distance to do whatever you're gonna be doing? Kevin,
What are you trying to say? Was it you wanted Irene to haste you and Kevin, or you?
Just me, and he's handing you the bag with Kevin in it right now.
Oh my god! All right, she can't question it because problems. So she's just gonna twin haste herself and Vhalen and think about how weird it is that she's using her twin haste on herself and Vhalen.
And as they're running out, Valen's gonna say, I'm going to need you to tell me when that's going to drop. I'm not going to have my full faculties. And yeah, as fast as they possibly can get to that door, they're opening that door.
I'm saying you're like out the door. Like
we're out the door.
This start of this turn was you guys like out the door.
Out the door. Okay, so he's going to lock the door, yell at one of the guards. We'll be back. I'm going to be flying. Don't yell at me. So he turns into, I cast polymorph, turn into a giant eagle, and basically wait for Eirene to hop on.
Okay.
Oh, that's what he meant by the 30 seconds. Okay.
Right. So, how fast can a hasted eagle dash fly across the city?
Eagles go 80 feet per round at a dash without haste. With haste, I believe it doubles, so that's 160. Dash, that's 320?
Yep. You're going 320 feet around. Just making sure. All right.
I think Fooz's hit points draining.
that nyom sound from play.
Hold on, I got a meme for it. I said this earlier. Hold on.
Oh my god.
There we go. It's going to difficult terrain.
All right,
the goal is he is buzzing houses. He is going as low as humanly possible to not get aggro from any like the guards or whatever, but is basically slow and as fast as he could possibly go. Is he hearing these explosions, by the way?
Not yet.
Okay.
You're not 300 feet away. You are. Okay, so if that was the start of that turn, this turn, like at the end of this round, you're gonna have visual on them. Because you're already starting to move. Yeah. So like on top of that, like they weren't terribly far away, and you're also kind of like you're doing Assassin's Creed, right? You're not following the roads. You're just kind of like as quick, as straight line as possible. And having a direction to go in. You probably buzz past Oryx, who's like, "Oh, okay, I guess we're going. All right, I'll just turn around." Like, Jesus. But yeah, you guys are literally flying over to them at fucking rocket speed. Just making sure. Did you leave the critters at home? Treebender and Rusi.
Yes, it's just the three of us.
Okay, gotcha. So
there's no way I could. If I got to figure out a way to airdrop Treebender, but I haven't done it yet.
Can you imagine? Airdrop.
Oh my god, he'd be so happy. He'd be like the owl part of him, be like, "Whoa."
Oh no.
Yes.
The owl part of him is like spread, like ready to fly, and the bear legs are just like anyway, so at the end of this round, they are fucking flying over here, but Nirja, you are up. There's a paralyzed bad boy at the top of this building.
Okay. Foos, do you remember Rush Hour when Jackie Chan bounces off of each of the walls and makes his way up?
Yep.
Basically like this. Nirja wants to do that.
Okay.
To the
that will be an acrobatics check. So let me see.
Okay. Normal acrobatics. Ooh.
It's not terribly high. You should be okay. You're good. You got it.
Okay, cool. So may I please like move here? If that's okay.
I think you can get right next to Kodrono.
Okay, like that. Okay, got it.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you. And now I'm gonna start hitting him. Prime him first.
Okay. Good.
And then start hitting him. 1,
Go for it.
2, 3.
You have advantage. My guy is stunned. So we'll use the first 2 as advantage. The 20 hits.
Barely
The
hit.
second 2 at advantage miss, unfortunately. But you have your
Okay.
third.
No.
strike.
She gets one more swing because Tony was the acrobatics. It's 18.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're correct.
I got you. I got you.
Thank you.
The 18 hits. The 17 misses. You get one more roll for the second attack, and then roll the third one.
I got it.
Come on, greater than 18. Yeah.
All right. So roll one more at advantage.
Yeah.
All right. Roll your damage.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. I think that's all I can do because I bonus action primed his ass,
You sure did.
and all I can do is like burp at him.
Okay, sounds good. At the end of your turn, that brings Oryx is like, God, jeez, they're that way. You know, I'm coming. he's trailing after you real bad. Citizens have cleared the fuck out. They don't know who's making that thunderous sound, but it's not good. There are no more civilians to be seen. They're all gone.
He's probably like, "Ah, we hearing thunder. That ain't right."
At the start of this, Vhalen, as I mentioned, it's this round where you have visual on them. You understand that by next round, you'll probably be kind of like where you guys are on the map. You won't be at them, but with your full movement speed, you'll kind of be like in the scene, essentially.
Gotcha.
But you have visuals. There seems to be a stunned large creature of some kind. Not stunned, excuse me, paralyzed. So he's seizing in place. You watch Nirja do a little bit of damage, and Kodrono seems also on the roof. Can't see Ryland from this angle, but those two seem to be okay
All right.
at the moment.
We just went to the store, Vhalen.
We just sent them to the store. They were just supposed to pick up eggs and milk.
I mean, we really,
but that's the end of that.
So, real quick, can this
Oh no.
might be cheese, but it's a legit question.
Okay.
I have permanent tongues on me. Giant Eagle is a language. As you have.
Do magic items still affect you as polymorph?
I don't know. I have no
Or do
idea.
they just get absorbed into you?
I feel like
imagine
we
they
ask
get
this question
but
every
I
time.
don't know.
I think we have. I'm pretty sure. No, okay. I do remember. Like druids get that specific, like that special ability to still use their stuff, and that's what makes them special. Like polymorph just turns you into that creature.
Okay, got it.
So you do lose your stuff. That's why druids are especially cool when they do that, because they keep their faculties and stuff about them. So yes, you are a giant eagle. If anyone else has tongues, they understand giant eagle. And they can
Okay, got it.
But you can't communicate.
I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
All right, we're good. We're still inbound.
Yeah, we're good. Rather you're up.
Air Valen's
Foos.
coming in.
Yeah.
Does Ryland calculate any possible way for him to ugly climb this wall and be able to swing?
Ooh, in the same round?
Yeah. I don't think so based off
No.
of positioning. I think.
I
yeah.
don't think so, unfortunately. Yeah.
All right.
Real quick, I forgot to mention. I don't know if this factors in. This is not for me. It's for him. You can extend your arms for the high jump, and it gives you half your height. And since you're a giant, that's significant. So if it's not a flat 20 feet, if it's like 15, you know.
You can get to the top of the building. You can't get into melee range is the problem. Moving to them, I think you would be able to. Hold on, let me just double check. Oh, that's the wrong. I almost moved you instead of using the.
What if you were like going up the stairs and just like yeeted yourself halfway up? You're like, then you know
Yeah. All right, y'all are tooling on this event encounter. You're fine. You don't need to hit him this round. You're good. But like, you can get to the top of the building. It would take all of your movement to do so, but you could get there.
Yeah.
Or you can wait till next round and I'll just drop you off.
How smart is a giant eagle?
I'll let you a second. Hold on. Giant Eagle.
What if?
Oh no.
What if? Here we go.
Yeah.
8
Uh-huh.
ints.
What's up?
We hop on this little ledge because it's halfway or something, right?
Yeah.
And then continue that momentum, and then like get a running like smack on his way down.
Are you serious? All right. So if you leapt there, then you Hulk leapt again. Oh God. But wait, so okay, because of your arms, you could pull yourself out. It's gonna slow you down though.
And then like
Roll me an athletics check.
run through roll through Nursion and slash him. Maybe I don't know.
No, I think you can get the swing on the way down if you roll me an athletics check and you get 20 or higher. The swing would normally be a disadvantage, but because he's paralyzed, you get one swing at flat roll.
I
But
want
that's-
to so bad. No, he's gonna trust him. He takes he probably spends like the majority of his bonus actions doing the math meme. Like if I no, and he'll fucking I guess run here, kind of cheese a jump there to help him. Well, actually, you can get all the way through.
Tell me you just crack all those boxes.
he's using them to like. Hopefully, there's 30. He's using them to get his to switch his momentum around.
I fully expect you to like video game walk your way through with like furniture. You know, you just, like, excuse me. Just, like, walking through all the boxes. Of, like produce and like stored goods, just like thrown all over the place. So yeah, with your dash, you're able to get up there. That's not a problem.
I'll put him there. He gets his reaction back. He's still primed.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be like, I don't know. He used most of his action calculating. He wants to say, "Could you stay still?" But I imagine he's heavy breathing right now. And he's trying to hide it. He's just like.
He gets to the top of the stairs and pants at him.
he's heavy. He's just like, don't look weak. Don't look like you don't know how to rock upstairs.
Okay. Let's see. At the end of each of its turn, the target can make another wisdom saving throw, which means he gets to make another wisdom saving throw at advantage, but it'd be the end of his turn, so he'd lose his turn anyway. But he's gonna roll to try and save out of hold monster, which your DC is what, 17?
You sure that 20 doesn't residual over?
It does not. It does not. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Wow, barely fails.
All right, that's the end of his turn. He's still paralyzed.
You might have to drive down there and get Dubs out safely.
All right, Dubs, I need you to survive for 5 hours.
Right,
Maybe 4 if I
need-
can outrace the cops. I'm on
I
my
need
way.
you to polymorph yourself into a bunny. She can't kill a bunny.
God, I like that you're like, she can't kill a random rabbit, but she could kill her husband.
We've heard how many times you threatened to throw Maya down a flight of stairs.
I'm not married to her. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly.
Actually, technically, I have to be that person. She never threatens to throw me down the stairs. I threaten to throw her down the stairs.
That's true.
She threatens to strangle me to death.
There you go. There you go.
We're gonna die rolling down the stairs.
We're gonna die rolling.
That's how we're gonna die. All right.
It's weird. She has strangulation marks, but they both have blunt force trauma.
Yeah, it's very strange.
And for some reason, there's no stairs to be found.
For the duration.
Also, what's up?
For the duration.
Yeah, you're concentrating. So it lasts for a minute if he keeps failing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but like smacking him doesn't break.
No, he stays paralyzed
that's-
through damage. This is why.
Also, Foozzy, paralyzes autocrits.
Oh, good. Let me go double some damage real quick. Hold on.
Shit, yeah, it is.
So wait, only Nirja hit. So okay, so your damage was actually doing regular instead of double. So our
That's the reason why Vhalen picked up hold person and hold monster in this last level.
Hold on, let me do the math on this shit again. Yeah, you're ruining my whole. No, I'm just kidding. You're good.
I'm a little worried that when the session ends, who's gonna turn Dubs and be like, "What was that?"
No, that's great. All right, so Quadrono, you're up. He's paralyzed, and if you hit him, you do double damage, and he's primed, so your thunder does double damage already. Go ahead and.
If you crit, we get to hear Dubs say quadruple damage.
Kilimanjaro, running right.
As you can see, this is a very intense situation. Everybody's very nervous.
It's intense for that guy.
I know. All right. Yeah. So get in there.
So many things to do.
Yeah, there is.
If you quit, you gotta do the Sammy Sosa.
Tired of that bullshit.
He still has to swing to hit.
Oh, it's point up because he's always thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. The swing has to hit, but if it doesn't,
Yeah, correct. Exactly.
within 5 feet.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
And you just have to duck, I'm assuming.
So,
Just a duck.
Well, he can move around her. I think he's just looking through his shit right now.
wait, what?
Are you going to hit him?
Foos has to know.
Strategize.
At this point, it's just a matter of like, I don't know if your teammates, despite their like breaking the speed of sound is going to make it in time before this body hit the floor.
Yeah, no, probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
How long will they take to get here by going? Oh, Jesus.
Maybe we'll arrive in time to see him ragdolled off the building.
Did you say mock Jesus?
Yeah, that's
Mock Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's a speed. How fast is Mock Jesus?
Flanders.
Mock Jesus.
How fast is my Jesus?
I don't know if Mock Jesus would be influenced by regular pressure and atmosphere. So
I really think Jesus is not affected by pressure and atmosphere.
It's your daily dose of physics, folks, and difficult terrain.
Okay, please go with your turn. What do you
he's like, please kill my bad guy so we can end this madness.
Like, you're making him suffer and you're making me suffer.
That's all.
I mean, we could just be like, you know, uncle,
Go
right?
for it. Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Yeah. Fuck it. I guess we'll just go. Fuck it.
Just swang.
Oh, it's a 17.
You have advantage. He's paralyzed.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits. And it's an auto crit. So just click your damage twice because you do extra because you get to roll on top. Good. That's good damage. Okay. And divine strike. Don't forget the divine strike. Okay.
I want to answer shit talk. Bonus action.
Some shit talk. Okay, sounds good. What's that? Is that?
Is he dead though?
He's just paralyzed.
This
Oh,
would be the perfect time to turn it around on him. Watch this.
don't worry. This is for. Nope. Just kidding.
Holy shit!
Somebody pray for me. No. He was doing a Constitution saving throw to see if he could even like muster a response to Kodrono while he's paralyzed. But you see him try to talk, and just like drool just comes out the sides of his mouth, and he's just stunned and having a bad time. So that was your action. You still have a bonus action if you want to swing on him again. Oh my god!
For your auto crit.
Yeah.
I got the Foo Fighters song stuck in my head. What am I say? I'm just a preventer.
No, control will save.
You're gonna save your bonus action?
Preventer.
Okay. All right. So that's the end of your turn. Okay. Irene, in the arms of an eagle, you are able to kind of make out exactly what Vhalen saw a second ago. But you're watching your big strong friends play t-ball with what seems to be a very large creature on a rooftop. But they don't seem terribly worried. Kodrono looks a little banged up, but like other than that, everyone looks. Kodrono is actually still fighting with a giant crossbow bolt in his chest, but he doesn't seem phased. So that's what you're seeing on the way. That's the end of your turn.
Okay, so Foods.
Yeah.
Important thing of note. Eirene has the spell sniper feat.
Good. Yeah.
And Firebolt has 120-foot range.
You're still out of range.
Damn it.
It would take about 360 to get to where you guys are, like where you see yourselves on the map right now. So that's like next round you'll be there, but at the moment you're about like 400 or so feet away. But you're
I'm just gonna put this here, in case he ain't dead yet.
okay. Gotcha.
She's gonna personally swoop in to try to steal Ryland's kill as revenge for the last one.
Get out of here.
Sounds good. That brings
We all know Nurse is about to fucking meat grinder this guy.
that brings us to Nirja.
Okay. All I can do is prime him again, and with my bonus action, and then do my free 3 attacks at advantage. I shouldn't say free or free. One,
Free attacks.
2, 3.
Yep.
Hold on, I'm just double checking something. Pardon me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll hit. Roll damage.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
And it's all doubled because he is paralyzed. Let me see.
Doubled, or is it just like flat? Because
it's doubled the it's don't worry, I got it.
okay.
Don't worry, I got
Sorry,
it.
I was confused
got
about
it.
something. Just making sure.
Okay, he's still up.
Fucking hell, mother.
Yes.
He's still fucking.
Yes.
But he's up.
Who's? Does he have fewer than 25 hit?
You'll find out on your turn, okay? You have to hit him first. You might miss. Who knows?
Yes, maybe.
I love you. But those are your attacks.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I
Better
can
not
do.
miss Ryland.
Okay, so that's the end of his turn. Which brings us to Oryx, who's now behind the team and trying to fly in. No citizens to be found, so don't worry about that. Last is Vhalen. As a giant eagle, you are where you are on the map right now, with Eirene in hand, and making out the shenanigans that is this situation. I do have a giant eagle for you, don't I? Yeah, there it is.
If Irene's like, if he hears the somatic component of firebolt going off, he's gonna try to like turn himself so she has a clean shot to like shoot down into. And as he's coming in, he's gonna like give out like just as loud of an eagle screech as he can as he's like entering it.
Okay, good. You're making a real loud eagle screech, and you're on your way in. Irene, were you holding your action to shoot, or was that like on my turn?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and roll me some firebolt at advantage because he's paralyzed.
Quick casting this shit. Quick, can you?
That should be flat because she's riding the fucking eagle.
She's a spell sniper.
She's riding the fucking eagle.
She ignores cover and everything. Like she's meant to hit things.
Quick question, Foos.
What's up?
Can you twin cast while you're holding an action?
Yeah, I think so because it's technically a reaction spell, and you can do things to reaction spells with your. Yeah, all right, go ahead.
I fucking hope you can double that once with that stupid ass laugh.
Yes. It's the best entrance ever, though. Like, seriously, comes in on a flying eagle and is gonna try and shoot some firebolts. You have advantage. The 23 hits. One more, because you have advantage. Okay. Second one misses. Roll your damage on the first one.
Got it.
For paralyzed, is it only melee shots that are crit, or is it all shots? It's melee, right? Ooh, I forgot. Let me go look it up.
It's within 5 feet, so
right. Yeah. So that doesn't count. Okay, good.
Sorry, Maya, I don't want to
So
betray you, but
pretty much, yeah.
No, you're good. Just making sure.
Okay, I'm making Flandy work for it.
Yeah.
Add a little bit of tension.
It's okay. I would just use the action to heal Kadrona.
Okay. Okay. So as you're coming in, you just let loose with these fire bolts. And the first one is a direct hit, and you watch his like kind of shoulder pad and cloak just kind of burn off in flame. And has his muscles not been like seized to the point where he's standing, he would have fallen over. But he doesn't seem to be at 0 hit points. He still seems to be conscious. But with those 2 shots that go off, you watch him like look to the sky, looking very confused. But then the smile starts to kind of cross his features, and he instead turns his attention to the 3 that are directly around him. But as he does, you start to see kind of like an instability to him, like little bits of lightning and kind of like thunderous sound, similar to what you guys were hitting him with start to kind of erupt from his body. And as that happens, you see him looking down again and just, oh, hopefully I'll see you again. And through his strain, Eirene and Eagle Vhalen watch in horror as he seems to just burst into a combination of fire and thunder and lightning damage as the body seems to just explode. So all three of you, I will need dexterity saving throws from you.
Can I get an opportunity attack to fucking
No,
whop him with my damn mace? Come on, god damn it, fucking papaya!
You stole my last one. Shut up.
Yeah,
this is friendly fire. Literally.
Let me go ahead and tell you how the shot happened. She's just
You're good. Yeah, and you get the +5 from him too. And Ryland, I need yours too.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Foos, may I ask a question? Between my armor and my Dragonborn race thingy, does it reduce any of the damage?
I will let you know when I roll.
Okay.
Is this a spell?
It is not a spell.
God damn it. Take that.
Oh, nice.
Yo, fucking Team Strong all pass their dexterity saving throw.
Oh yeah.
And also, none of them needed Ryland's aura. You guys all would have passed naturally. This is called the embarrassment of this guy because everyone's having a good time. All right, so the first damage you guys take is that was a really good roll. The first is fire, the second is thunder, and the last is lightning. So you all passed. So if you pass, you take half. And if you're resistant to any of them, you take half of half. So you take a quarter. So remember, first is fire, second thunder, last lightning. I'll just write that out. Fire, thunder, lightning.
Thank you.
Make sure whatever you're resistant to, you account for. But otherwise, you guys take half of all of them. Yeah, so he explodes into this just like burst of lightning and fire damage. And as the cloud seems to clear, you do not.
Can I? No, it's probably melee. Hold on, let me see if I can intercept some of that.
Seal was
when you can see.
What?
Please, can I do that? Would that have counted?
Huh? Interception. No, it's not an attack. It's just an explosion.
That's an attack. What are you talking about?
An attack is like an attack roll, essentially. So no, unfortunately not.
All right.
I take 12 damage. I think that's it.
So that was round number 4, I believe. 4 or 5.
It was 5. I'm pretty sure.
Was it 5?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah. So I've done 4 rounds. At the top of mine, it would be the 5th round.
Okay.
Yes.
For your camel?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he has 5 more heals that he can put off.
Oh, while it's I got you. While it's up, gotcha. Yeah,
because he keeps track of that shit.
Yeah. And same thing with Grotrono. If you have any level 1 heals that you want to if you want to burst through them in the next 5 rounds or 6 rounds, excuse me.
Yeah, Rylan would be like, "We got 5 left. Let's go." And
you got 5 free level 1 spells to use.
Also, there's a Vhalen on the way.
There is a Vhalen and an Eirene.
Yeah, but these are free.
Which also, not only was this the best entrance, but you're like, we're helping guys, and then it explodes. No, he never did that before you arrived.
Who gets what?
Funny because I feel like Eirene had to hold on with her free hand because she was riding an eagle. It's just missed.
Rylan would heal Nerja first. So if that tops you off, great. If not, then that's all.
Okay, yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure.
Can you hear my 2 dogs going crazy behind me?
Yeah, I do. They're not as loud as you might think, actually.
Hmm?
You didn't noise cancel.
No, yeah, we couldn't really hear them. They look adorable though.
Yeah, that more than tops me off.
All right, where does it stop? Which one?
6 left. So the 6.
Okay.
I don't need.
Kadrona, how you looking? Who you healing?
Myself.
Probably himself. He's down to 46 hit points.
Okay.
I mean, Vhalen can transform out.
Are you topped off?
Healing people too.
He's working on it. Yeah, that's true. You guys are still flying. You'd be able to make it there by the 2nd round, and you see them kind of spam healing each other. So I'm gonna move you guys to the roof. So you guys
Eirene to be like, no, I didn't think that was gonna happen. Okay. So we fight exploding monsters now. This is terrible.
Well, to be fair, he didn't explode till you got here. Are you good? That one good?
Don't ask us that. You're the ones that got in the fight. We just
He's not asking you that. He's asking Control. Like, get the fuck out of here.
They're
He ain't
getting
healing you.
bolder. Oh, they're getting bolder. The demons. This one tried to kill an older man if we didn't agree to fight him because he wanted to seemingly test our strength. But does that sound familiar?
What?
No. Irene, open the bag, please.
Oh, right.
Ah!
He's dead. We killed him. He blew up.
Who's dead?
A demon.
So the fucking smoking score
Oh
spot
yeah,
on
we
the
can't
ground.
answer him. Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
just walking
Vhalen
around.
will point to the puddle. We were a little too late.
I jumped in a bag for no reason.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what kind of danger they were in.
Maybe. All right, that's fine. Puts the sword back. Everyone's good though. Everyone's good. He's kind of like looking over and not expecting answers, but it's just all right.
Okay.
Everyone looks fine.
Well, we were hoping to get some answers out of him before he exploded. So I guess we should just wait here for the guards to arrive.
Do it again. Oh, my God.
Irene, that was an amazing shot. Well done.
While you're here,
That
have
was
some
viable.
healing potions, and he's gonna start passing out.
Valen's gonna hold his hand up like I can still heal. Hold on.
No, I'm good. We're good. We're fine. We're fine.
You
We're
saw
fine. We used the candle.
So
We're
he
fine.
went to go get healing potions and then immediately found a reason to need to use them.
We did not go find the reason. The reason found us and tried to
very-
kill a civilian.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So you're walking down the street with healing potions and what happens?
We were walking down the street with a menagerie when we spot someone staring at us, seemingly coming for us, then stands by a man, one of the civilians
And
in
we're
his own
stuck.
house.
Yep, there it is.
What?
I was like, Ryland's going through his bag and pulling out one of the bottles of alcohol and just handing that to Irene. He goes to hand one to Vhalen, but he gets stunned. He's like, okay. And he'll hand it
Irene
to.
gets stunned too, though.
Does she twin cast haste?
Yep.
All right, so he'll try to hand it to both
just
of them.
frozen in the.
Yeah.
And then, like,
They're both-
he'll look to Kevin and be like, okay.
Ugh. Okay.
Don't envy
So,
that feeling.
um,
So to save the man's life, we ended up fighting this elephant skull face looking demon. Very strong. Resistant to any kind of physical damage.
And
Doesn't look like you
giving
guys had
all
much
of the
problem.
information he just learned to
What?
whomever summoned him against us.
What? Sorry, two people were talking at once.
Ryland hopped on the Nerja train and was like, and just gave all the information he just learned about us to whomever sent us. Or
Yeah,
sent him.
probably.
So he was resistant to physical damage, but it didn't look like you guys were having that much trouble with it.
No, but
We weren't.
Yeah, it just was entirely reconnaissance.
We got a
Well-
message from Rusi that you were in danger.
Am I on fire?
Yeah.
No, you're not on fire.
We okay.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're not on fire.
So we came here as fast as we could.
I
Which, by
appreciate it.
Irene, you have to try that sometime. It's amazing.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool firebombing from the sky. That was pretty nice. You know what?
Yeah.
High five. that was pretty dramatic. In the save the day.
Irene.
So
How
yeah.
How many times in the last, I don't know, handful of fights have what we've seen been what we thought was actually there?
What?
What if that was a disguise to ruse you into an attack? How are you sure that?
We
How are you sure that was the bad guy?
Hey, y'all started it. We just finished it.
Well, we didn't start it technically.
We
You
watched
haven't
you
answered
fight it.
any of my questions.
We did watch you fight it on the way in.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Are we waiting for the guards? I
fine.
think we should
Really,
get back
really
home.
fast.
Yeah,
We
we may
should-
as well wait for the guards.
At least give them a courtesy if this is going to be a commonplace.
Full disclosure, I have a body on my study table.
Okay, maybe you should head. Maybe we should all head back. Can we teleport back? Boy.
Oh, we did leave that there. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait, did you leave Brucey? Brucey, where are you in Treebender?
Fantastic.
Insight check.
Okay, roll an insight check.
She lied to me.
Oh god.
Your relationship could benefit from more trust.
Oh, that's a 5.
Ooh. You honestly, you kind of can't tell. To be quite honest.
Still inspiration floating about.
The thing is, Brucey is. There's parts of her that is trickster, you know?
Yep.
There's parts of you that's like, she has pulled one over on me before. I don't know.
Please, just make sure you and Treebender don't get captured again.
I told you we're home.
I love you.
I love you.
We'll be home shortly.
Okay.
I hear there's a body. Keep it safe.
You mean the body on the table?
Yeah, let me know if it moves.
It moves?
I don't know.
Oh no!
It is Uncle Vhalen we're talking about.
But
Please don't ruin the forensic scene.
But he made like skeletons move, you know?
Okay, I gotta go.
Okay, bye. Just drops out. But yeah, I will say, like, in the commotion of this situation, and then you guys start to hear some folks starting to kind of like open their windows a little bit, like peek outside or like the shutters or anything. You're starting to hear some guards kind of like rushing your way from about about 3 different angles of like armor jingling and various armed guards on their way. But that is where I believe we will leave off tonight. You guys on this rooftop and doing this stuff. So please whisper me your inspiration votes. I already got an early one, so I know half of a vote. The rest of you, please send me your votes. And
I want to vote for so many people.
in the meantime, I'm going to start searching for someone to raid. The problem is everyone has like 3 or 4 hours, so I feel like they're going to be ending soon. So I'm trying to find someone who's like not been on too long, you know? So like hopefully they'll keep going. But I'm searching. If anyone has any suggestions for rateable people, let me know. But we got a little bit of time because I got to tally these votes. God, fuck you, Maya. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, God.
You
Okay.
want to go ahead and pronounce that one out loud?
No, I'm not.
Hey, Bagley.
Hmm?
Just curious. How many charges of stuff do you have left?
Nothing.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Maybe. Actually, wait, hold on. Nope, I have 1 charge of the lightning ring left. My breath weapon is gone. Indomitable is gone. Superiority dice is gone. Action surge is gone. I still have my second wind though. Ring of mind
All right.
saving is gone.
Oh my God, Maya, I just saw the GIF in our group chat. The old lady down the stairs. Okay, sorry, that sounds terrible. Why am I laughing so hard? An old lady falling down the stairs. All right, it's comedy. It's not real. She's fine. It's not an old lady. I have to disclaim that so it doesn't sound like I'm genuinely laughing. It's having a real bad time. Anyway, so congratulations to who's fucking surprised, the number 1 stunner himself, fucking Kodrono, ruining all my encounters. And also congratulations to Ryland, the Thunder Bros.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
This weekend. So congratulations to
know
the 2 of you.
that, I sent Foos your name spelled differently. You are now Dilnar.
Dilnar, yes. Dilnar.
What?
Also, hold on. I'm just going to copy paste this so you can see exactly how she spelled that.
Oh my god.
Why? That's not even. There's no what.
She is second to none when it comes to these. I love it. It's amazing.
Oh shit.
Are you kidding me? Let's go. All right. Hold on. I'm still on the search. Well, actually, you know what? Plus one shot has only been going for an hour, so they should probably be good. So let's give them a read.
It's wait time.
It's tradition, Flandy. I misspell whoever
I know.
went for.
Oh, I know.
violently.
But it's not even close.
She's so close. It's bananas. It's amazing. Okay,
It's
so
an anagram of your
It's an
name.
anagram.
yes. Okay, good.
With 2 Ds.
It's cool, Dilnart. Don't worry about it.
Oh wow.
There's only 1 D, and she didn't put the infamous H in there like she always does.
She
Would
doesn't
you like me to?
does she?
She does.
Occasionally.
She spells it Vhalen all the time.
I'm just
Oh,
talking.
Humphrey.
You can't improve.
Anyway, we're all good. We're ready to raid. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back.
Good night.
We'll actually be back on Monday for the start of a limited series, which should be fun. So
Yeah.
we're gonna head on over and raid plus one shot and have a good night.
Night, everybody.
Bye.
Oh.